All right, everybody, welcome to Breaking the Plane. We're excited about tonight. I got Dustin here with me, and this is just fun. We are talking Jaguars football. It's going to be really good. Dustin, what are you excited about in this game tonight?
I'm excited to see if the Jaguars can stop being terrible.
Yes, that would be wonderful. I'm all nervous because if you're 0-3, you're done. This is the last gasp for the Jags. I mean, do they have any chance of making the playoffs if they lose tonight?
I mean, only unless the Texans kind of start tanking. I mean, the Colts...
They lost to the Vikings.
They did. But,
yeah.
I mean, the Vikings, 3-0. This big surprise team on the year.
Sam Darnold, big surprise quarterback. We'll
Yeah.
call him Big Arm Darnold now. It's working out. I mean, it might work out that instead of struggling with J.J. McCarthy, you got an established starter that might be better than J.J. McCarthy ever was going to be. I was never a McCarthy believer. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it seemed like he was coming along a little bit in preseason, but yeah, I wasn't necessarily a believer in him coming out of Michigan. I just didn't see enough.
Yeah. So, Dustin and I tried something a little different tonight. It's pretty fun. We did $10 bets. I couldn't resist, so I ended up doing two $10 bets, and he did one. But can you tell them a little bit about that wager that you did
so I did a 3-leg parlay, just kind of based on how I think that the game might play out. Josh Allen's been running a lot recently, and I saw the line was just plus 25 rushing yards. I think he can get more than 25 rushing yards.
No, he's playing the Jags defense. So I loved how DraftKings is all like, hey, we've got a special thing you can bet on, the Bills to win by whatever. I'm like, they're advertising that because they know the Bills are losing this game. And let me tell you why. If you didn't get a chance to listen to our little preview video that we did at Chipotle, which, by the way, you go chicken at Chipotle today?
Chicken, yeah.
Chicken. I tried the new brisket. It was pretty good. Service was not the best today, but the brisket was very nice. I was liking that addition to the menu. Anyway, we were at Chipotle, and we're doing our bets, and I saw that come up. I'm like, you guys are not letting people bet what they want to bet. So I want to bet the Jaguars minus 16.5 tonight. So I go on there, and I'm like, okay, yeah, the line's 4.5. I don't want the Jaguars plus 4.5. They're winning the game. I don't need the cushion. The Jaguars are going to rout the Bills tonight. So what I did, I went on, I took the slider. I'm like, okay, well, you can adjust your line and get a different payout. If I know the Jags are winning by more, I'm going to take them by more. Well, I go, I slide, and I want my 16.5, minus 16.5, because I think they're winning by 17, and it only goes up to minus 7.5. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now, DraftKings? You're telling me I can't bet my team to win by a big margin? And they're like, yep, we don't want that. And immediately after I placed the bet, a cash-out offer. So, tells you all you need to know. Anyway, what did you think about my call of Jags by 17 tonight? Who do you see winning the game?
I mean, I see the Bills winning the game, but I mean, that is the safe pick, I would say. And there is the history there that the Jags have won the last 3 matchups between these two teams. That's dating back to their wild card playoff victory back in 2017. Then I believe there was one in London, and then there was the one
game. Yeah,
London was last year, and then there was the Urban Meyer year. The Urban Meyer year.
Yeah.
They beat the
Jacob's here.
Bills.
What's up, Jacob? You're first in the chat. You beat Dave. Coming to the chat tonight. Very cool. Good to see you, man. Sorry, Dust, you were saying?
Oh, that was pretty much it. Yeah, it's surprising that even in the Urban Meyer year, they were somehow able to beat the Bills.
Yes.
So.
Well, all the Bills fans are all excited, setting off the fireworks. We're getting ready for kickoff, and it goes out of the back of the end zone. We're talking touchback.
So,
what have your thoughts been on this new kickoff rule?
So I was kind of losing the word for it last week, but the official term is the dynamic kickoff.
Oh, nice PR move, NFL.
Yeah,
right.
it goes out. It's just a glorified touchback.
Right.
It's giving them the ball at the 30-yard line. The kickoff is dead.
So Josh Allen coming out onto the field. The 2-0 Bills ready to be upset and walk into a trap game right now.
Or Josh Allen comes out and runs for 30 yards,
Well,
and I win the first leg of my bet already.
It's 1st and 10. Josh Allen in the shotgun. Cook in motion, calling for the ball. Play clock at 12. Ball is snapped. Josh throws left. It's caught, and that's a gain of 17 yards.
Yeah, got
Jags
it to Cook out of the
defense.
backfield. He just slipped right out there, and Cook had a huge game last week against the Dolphins. So we'll see if he can duplicate that this week. I don't think he'll have as big a game, but I did do anytime touchdown score as the second leg of my parlay for James Cook. I think he will get into the end zone in this one.
All right, I'm going to give you in a moment Dustin's parlay that he bet on screen. So here's what I did. We got 1st and 10 coming up. Josh Allen in shotgun.
49-yard line, their own 49-yard line.
Steps up, throws left, incomplete, horrible
looks
pass.
like he didn't get Kincaid there.
Yeah.
Little outside, little low.
Devin Lloyd out there in coverage. And Josh Allen spending a little more time in the huddle. It's 2nd and 10 for the Bills. If you're the Bills on this play, you trying to go against that Jags run defense. The run defense is surprisingly good. Are you going to pass again here?
I think it might be like a run for Allen here. Maybe do like a RPO.
Well, here we go. 2nd and 10. Josh Allen takes the snap. It's a delay. Going to Cook up the middle. They test that run defense and don't get much. 2-yard gain. Josh Hines Allen on the tackle.
All right, we got a big 3rd down early in the game here coming up.
James Cook's been doing very well in the fantasy football scape so far. I've been really impressed. 3rd and 7 coming up.
And I'll confess, I wasn't really a believer in him fantasy-wise coming into this year. I actually traded him away in a dynasty league for some pieces
3rd and
I
7.
needed.
Josh Allen getting ready for the ball. Motion. Dalton Kincaid coming in motion. Josh Allen steps back. Plenty of time. Pass rush slow to get there. It's caught by Cook. He's tackled. He's hit. He's short.
This is potential 4-down territory here.
Yeah.
Potential.
And I really hope they go for it. The Bills should go for this. They had that quick chunk play. Stay on the field, Bills. Please stay on the field here. I want you to go. Test it. Test it. Give us good field position. We can hold this one.
Yeah, I think they are doing it.
4th
or at least they're
down
going to
3.
do the hard count. Yeah, and there's no reason not to do the hard count here.
Right, you're punting anyway if you're punting. No, I think they're going for it. They want to make a statement here. They lost to the Jags last year and hated it. 4th and 3, big play. Josh Allen sends Curtis Samuel in motion, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, dumps it out to Curtis Samuel. He's got plenty of real estate. That's going to be a 1st down. Converted on 4th down. Jogs out of bounds for an easy Shakir.
It's
Sorry.
Shakir.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you're thinking Samuel's old number.
Yes.
I think he's actually number 0.
He is on the team.
Now.
Yep.
He is on the team.
So here we go. Tell me your thoughts on this play.
You knew that was going to Shakir when he was doing the motion in the backfield, and nobody followed him. They must have been in a zone or something.
Yeah, so what I was really hoping was they were going to try to run for it there. The Jags were ready for the run, but what they did is that little dump-off pass to the receiver, really no chance. It was the right play. Josh Allen dumps to the side. Shakir with the ball again, going plenty of space, and might have got the 1st down. What do you think?
I think he got the 1st, but not too much after that.
Yeah, might have stepped out a little bit before the marker. Jags defense is completely folding in the pass game.
Has that been the case throughout the season so far?
Oh my gosh, yeah. The Jags' pass defense is not very good, but the Bills have been very successful in the run game. So, as a fan, I was hoping the Bills are coming out and running the ball, but why are they going to when they've got that much room to move the ball passing game? 1st and 10, Josh Allen's got the ball. In the red zone, taking the ball to 20. Motion left. A weak fake on the handoff, dumps it out. And it's a 1-yard gain. Jags are all over about
flag at the end of the play.
Flag at the end of the play. I think it's holding on the offense unless
that's not. That came in on the tackle. I don't think that's holding.
I think it was holding right before the tackle. Let's see who's correct.
Maybe it's a face mask. Oh, ineligible man downfield.
Ineligible man downfield. Wow. All right, we'll take that. Walk them back. Bills moving backwards after that play. What was that? Tackle didn't declare eligibility or something?
No, it has. There's a tackle too far down the field is what it is. I guess without declaring as an eligible receiver.
Right. Well, user error.
Yeah, I think it's only like 2 yards off the line of scrimmage or
1st
something
and 10,
like that.
5 seconds on the play clock. Motion coming to the left. Josh Allen single in the shotgun formation. Throws it up. It's caught by
That might be
Samuel.
That is okay.
There's
Okay,
Curtis Samuel.
he's number 1, not
He's
number 0.
Okay, number 1, and he's definitely not number 10 because that's Shakir.
Right.
I will say, though, tell me your thoughts on this play, actually, first, before I get into it.
It's a good slant. It's got good timing and anticipation there. 23 doesn't quite close the gap.
Yeah, Lewican is a great tackler. He's led the league in tackles for several seasons, actually. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Yeah, so here we go.
Even before he went on the
Second
Jaguars.
and 6. Josh Allen, 10 seconds to go. Very late handoff to Cook, but a heads-up play. Jags taking him down, and we're going to see 3rd down and 8. However, we got a man down. I did not see.
I think it's. Oh, I thought it was a Lewican, but
No,
yeah,
it's
it's
not a
22.
Lewican.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything's okay. Doug Peterson is really on the hot seat. He needs to take play calling back. Press Taylor's been calling the plays. It's not a good move. I'm not a fan.
I mean, why wouldn't he be on the hot seat? You're 2 years removed from the playoff run now at this point, and you're starting the season 0-2.
Right, and if you're 0-3, it's gonna get ugly quick. I'm trying to see if I can find an update. I wonder if Jones is doing okay. We'll find out when they come back. But yeah, seriously, do or die for the Jags. More context on the play calling. So, when Doug Peterson came in, he brought Press Taylor, worked with him on the Eagles. It's kind of like his guy,
Sure.
you know. For a while, it was like Bill Belichick and Charlie Weiss, that sort of deal. It's a package deal sort of thing. So anyway, what happened is when Peterson was calling the games, eBay break at 8. Yep, just wanted to get back to Jacob on that. It'll be at 8 o'clock during the TV timeout is when we'll be doing that. Field goals and Gabe Davis touchdowns, Jacob's saying about his fantasy team. Yeah, Gabe Davis, revenge game for him, playing against his former team. Speaking of players who wear 0, it's Gabe Davis on the Jags, and he's kind of trying to take over that Calvin Ridley spot. The Jags really had a lot. They're banking on Ridley doing a lot better than he did last year. The chemistry was never quite there with Trevor Lawrence. The one thing that the casual fan might not know about the Calvin Ridley experiment, though, is he was leading the league in pass interference penalties that were taken. So he got the Jags down the field a lot, and he was drawing penalties. But that doesn't show up on most stat sheets.
No,
so,
I don't think it shows up on many stat sheets.
Yeah, that's why Calvin Ridley is doing just fine with the Titans. You know, he's a solid receiver. But I think Gabe Davis is a big, deep threat. And that's what the whole deal is going to be over here. We're coming back, just looking to see. I think we've got a potential head injury for Jones. Jerry and Jones, he's walking. He looks a little wobbly. Yeah. 3rd and 5.
Yeah, 3rd down again.
Awful spot. I don't like the spot. 3rd down and 5. Very generous for the Bills here. Josh Allen, empty backfield. He's just going to run up the middle, and that's the play the Jags needed to see coming.
Oh, and now I only need 17 more yards. I was about an 8-yard pickup.
Oh my gosh, Dustin and his Josh Allen rushing yards bet.
Well, you're criticizing me for choosing like 25, more than 25 yards for one of the biggest running cornerbacks in the league.
Well, yeah, I expected the Jags to make that play because I knew Josh Allen was just going to keep it up the middle sooner rather than later, but I thought the Jags would see it coming. The defense has been doing pretty well against the run. Not tonight, apparently. 1st and goal, Bills. Let's go defense. The stadium's amped. Josh has been telling the crowd to be quiet quite a bit. Josh Allen, hands off. Cook taking it up the left side. Goes up the left side. And
he got in. And there's the anytime touchdown score for my parlay.
Oh, yeah. Everyone celebrate. Dustin hit his parlay.
One leg.
One leg of his parlay. 6-0 Bills. James Cook. I'm going to be like the depressed announcer on the loudspeaker. Like, you go to the...
James Cook runs for 6 yards and a touchdown.
I'm thinking more like, hey, Cali Travelers here. Hey, nice to see you in the chat. Thanks for checking out the stream. If anyone is here for the eBay break, you're just early to the party. eBay break will be at 8 o'clock, and hopefully I'll be a little happier by then after the Jaguars have had an offensive possession. But for Jacob, here comes the field goal kick. What's going on with the Bills? The kick is up.
Oh, I think they blocked
and
it.
They could run the. He didn't catch it.
Yeah.
Oh, Lewican trying to make a play for it. If he caught that, could have got interesting. But the Jags.
He's not fast enough to run that back.
Any lateral, defense is like, hey, a free 2 points on the board. But yeah, after the depressing touchdown run, right over Braswell with wearing the 21, my favorite Jaguars number. The very bad start to the game, obviously. Nightmarish start in my book for the Jags. But it is 6-0, not 7-0, and that's a very nice plus. If anyone would like to support our stream tonight, Dustin and I are just hanging out, talking some football. I will be giving away a completely free extravaganza football autographed 8x10 at the end of the stream to anyone who gives us super chats, $4.99 and above. Dave's here in the chat too. Dave, how has your day been going? Shakir had a nice. So, Cali Traveler was asking about Shakir, and very nice catch earlier in the night. And we were saying, oh, he looked like Curtis Samuel out there, but it was actually Shakir. Let me see how his stats are looking. Good time to get an update on just the stats of the game. Shakir's been a nice surprise. 2 catches, 24 yards.
They were
so
back-to-back plays, too.
That's right. So let me tell you a little bit more about what I bet. We're going to talk a little bit about my bet.
You mean the bets that aren't looking so great right now?
No,
it's
they're going to be all right.
Oh my gosh, the Jags are going to destroy them.
The field goal, the missed field goal thing is a real deal. That's going to mess them up. I still feel okay. Okay. I just want to get to... All right, coming up on the screen is my bet. Not looking so hot after how the game started, but I hedged. I hedged this. So, I did bet the Bill. I wanted to bet both teams minus 16.5 because a nightmare scenario is happening for me right now. I thought the only way the Jaguars lose tonight is a rout if the Bills just destroy them and dominate all game. Looking like we're tracking that way. So I did put 10 on the Bills, to win by a bunch. But what I really think's going on, I wanted to bet the Jags that much, and DraftKings wouldn't accept the action. They wouldn't take it because in my mind, it was such a good bet. We got a kickoff coming. The new dynamic kickoff, as Jacob said.
Oh, it might actually be returned.
Ooh,
it
what
is
we got
returned.
Here? Oh, coming back. All right, let's go Jags out to the 25, 26-yard line.
A little bit further, actually.
27,
yeah.
wow. All right, momentum. I'm feeling the momentum shift, and that is great. So, Dustin, you've been big on the Bills in this game. What would you like to see from the Jags as they take the field for their first drive tonight?
I think you got to see more out of Trevor Lawrence. I just don't think he's really quite hit his stride at all this year. They've also struggled a good amount in the run game, and Travis Etienne has been pretty disappointing this year. Yeah. I can at least say that from a fantasy perspective.
All right. Trevor's got him on the field at the 27. Single back. Etienne in the backfield. Dumps to Etienne. It's a catch. He falls over. He just lost them about 3 yards. He slips in the backfield while making the catch. It doesn't look like it's raining or anything at the game. So that's just inexcusable.
Got caught by the turf monster.
The turf monster. That's a way to put it. We got a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. But, hey, at least Trevor is 100% completion percentage. Here we go. 2nd and 9 Jags. 20 seconds on the play clock. It is loud. Trevor in the shotgun here. Single back. Delay. Fake to Etienne. Throws to Brian Robinson Jr. Incomplete.
Brian Thomas.
Yeah.
Brian Robinson is the...
Oh, my gosh. Did I say that?
You did.
I was just too excited about the...
That's the Commanders running back.
I was just too excited about the play. Damar Hamlin on the pass breakup on that. Hamlin has been definitely been making some plays around the ball this season, and it's great to just see him back on the field.
Yeah, I know. Huge, incredible story there.
3rd and 9. Trevor Lawrence in the shotgun. Etienne's there. Got to make up for 2 mistakes. We got Kirk coming in motion. Trevor takes a snap. Pass rush gets there quick, but he's got it released in. It's way outside. Incomplete going for Gabe Davis. Horrible throw.
Into double coverage as well. Do you really think you're completing that?
Trevor is
Oh,
bold.
there is a flag. Maybe roughing in the backfield?
Tell me they tapped his helmet or something. Come on. Holding on the offense. That tracks. That's about right for a Jaguars penalty. Well, all right. Well, we're going to punt from farther back. That's what it's going to look like tonight.
All right, but this is one of the vindication moments for me because he was giving me a ton of crap earlier about my parlay picks. And my pick about the Bills, and it looks like it's tracking pretty well right now, I think. Tracking pretty well.
This is the last time Dustin's going to be over here calling a game. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you my bet that I had on the screen over here. Here we go. So I did this, Jags at -7.5, and here comes the punt. The punt is up. And we got to return a block. That should be a flag. That was a block in the back against the Jags. He's got all kinds of space. Getting out to the 35-yard line. Did you see a block in the back right as he caught that?
Didn't.
I'm not seeing a flag. There should be a flag on the play. That's what it looked like live to me. Did anyone else see that? Did anybody else see a block in the back as the Jags were fielding that? Maxwell's here. Hey! These teams have the same number of Lombardis. That's right.
Fun fact, though, the Jaguars have never even been to a Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah? Undefeated in Super Bowls is what I'd like to say. You can't say that.
Ow.
Yeah. Speaking of 0-2.
Hey, we almost beat the Tom Brady Patriots.
Yeah, so did we. Miles Jack wasn't down. We actually did it, and the refs screwed us.
Oh, but you know that the Jaguars could have messed that up. Like,
they could have found a way, and they did. I mean, look at how the game ended.
Blake Bortles gets strip sacked or something like that. It's like Blake Bortles was not the epitome of the complete quarterback.
I'm just laughing at Cali Traveler in the chat saying it sounds like I got a little bias here. Well, you're not wrong. So do you have any fantasy players going tonight? Anyone you got to stake in on the fantasy side? I got ETN in every league and Evan Ingram on my bench.
ETN is in a couple leagues for me, and I might have James Cook in one.
Yeah, I have a lot. Actually, I have a lot of James Cook, but I care more about the Jaguars winning than I do about my fantasy football teams.
Yeah, surprisingly, really, ETN's the only Jaguars player I drafted. I had Ingram in a couple leagues, but as you said, he is on the bench.
He's great when he comes back. Maxwell's giving you a hard time, Dustin.
Oh.
He says if Cam falls on that ball, history might be different.
Yeah, it could have been, or we would have just, prolonged the suffering and agony of that awful Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Now, on that play, though, Funchess was wide open. He just took too long to throw the ball, and that's who he was going for. So it was a game-changing play. It could have given the Panthers the spark, but instead it went for the Broncos.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to show real quick just the 8x10 photo. We have not yet received a super chat yet. But any Super Chats $4.99 and above are entered into an autographed Gold Rush 8x10 giveaway. So if you'd like to support what we're doing tonight, just give us a little chat to support, and you'll be in a free drawing at the end of the night.
Supports Dylan's misery as he sees the Jags lose.
Cam Robinson!
Such a horrible hold.
And they hit the quarterback, too. Oh, but that's a fair hit.
Yeah, it's like you held and still got the quarterback
if you're going to hold... Okay, here we go. 1st and 10. Here comes more misery for me. We got the throw to the side, and Curtis Samuel with the catch, fighting. And just shy of a first down, 2nd and inches coming up.
I've kind of been surprised that Curtis Samuel's kind of had struggled to find a spot in the NFL since leaving the Panthers. Because he is a very underrated player, in my opinion.
I have him. So, do any of you guys play Dynasty Fantasy Football? Any of you out there, if you're super into fantasy football, these are the legacy leagues where you keep all of your players until they retire unless you choose to release them. And every year you only draft rookies. So in Dynasty, I got Curtis Samuel everywhere because I think he's someone who's a gadget guy that can kind of have a role on any team.
A bit better than LaVisca Chenault. Yeah.
Josh Allen under center, 1st and 10. They gave him the first down. Plenty of time, no pass rush. The Jags forgot to come to play tonight, except for Andre Cisco coming in and breaking up the pass. And that's what you want from a safety. Cisco comes in. That should have been a completion and another Bills first down. The pass rush was non-existent. The pass coverage was bad. Cisco made a hell of a play.
I agree. Yeah, that was really good timing to break up the pass there. And it's one of those things. If you're too early, you're going to get the PI call. But he got there right on the right time and broke up the play.
Yeah. So Callie, I'll get you on that in a second. It's 2nd and 10 for the Bills. But I will talk about the super chats after the play. Josh Allen in the shotgun. And looking left, throws to the middle. It's caught and hit immediately. Jags making a stop. 3rd and 5.
About a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, but Ronald Darby makes a nice play there. I like this pickup.
It's good tackle. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, MVS. It was MVS who caught that pass.
Oh my gosh, Maxwell said, I watched Cam Pout storming out of his Super Bowl press conference when I need a pick-me-up. He is, Maxwell's rubbing it in here. 3rd and 4, super chat explanation after 3rd down. Josh Allen, shotgun, single back, Jags bringing heat, it's gonna be a blitz. Motion from Kincaid, set. Here we go, the pressure doesn't get there. Throws it up right, it's caught by Dalton Kincaid.
And he gets all the way to about the 17 of the Jaguars. Big pass from Josh Allen there.
Well, if you want to support me during all my misery, what I was going to say is, just like Maxwell did, $5 super chat. Thank you, Maxwell.
Thank you, Maxwell.
Thanks for supporting our stream. Dustin and I just really enjoy having, we just have a lot of fun calling these games. And if you guys are enjoying it too, thanks for supporting. So Maxwell now is in a drawing. Every $5 of super chat gets you in a drawing for an autographed football 8x10, completely just for the people that jump in and send a super chat. So if no one else does the rest of the night, Maxwell, I'll open it for him. If other people do, we'll run a random and see who gets it. But either way, at the end of this, no matter how bad the Jags do, I'll open this for somebody at the end of the stream.
So what do the Jags have to do to turn this around?
Be better.
Yeah.
They need to shut the run down when the Bills start turning to their run game. So this is the thing. Even if the Bills go up 14-0 here, the Jags have a path back into the game because the Bills can't put people away. So the Jags, if they can get their offense going and shut down the Bills' run game, I know they're passing a lot now, but when the Bills switch to maintain lead mode, the Jags can surprise them. Okay. 1st and 10, 6:35. We need move to London, Maxwell. My gosh, he's ripping on both of us tonight. Here we go. I love it though. We got Josh Allen in the shotgun, 6:35 left, telegraphing a throw. We got the pressure getting there. Hit, throws, blocked down. Oluwakin drops the pick, but they did finally get a stop. Bills. Yeah, it's going to be 2nd and 10. I thought we were going the other way. I really did.
And I think the difference you saw on that play is that they finally got some penetration from the defensive line and finally got some pressure on Josh Allen. Yeah. You just can't let him have so much mobility in the pocket and time to throw.
And Devin Lloyd took a dirty shot at the end of that play, helmet-to-helmet hit that wasn't called.
Yeah, I don't think they generally see that on blocks.
Yeah. Oh, Jets moving to London tomorrow. Here, Josh Allen throws to the side. It's caught. Shakir again. There's fantasy points there for Cali Traveler and out of bounds.
About a 5-yard gain.
Yep, 3rd and 5. Anything that's not a touchdown when the Bills are on offense, I'm kind of happy with. That's where I'm living right now. It looks bad. This Jags defense, you'd think they showed up. This is how.
Is it Jags defense being bad, or is it the Bills actually? Because I thought the Bills were going to have a down year. You kind of felt that way too. But they've come out pretty strong in both of their games.
No, the Jags are that bad. The Jags just lost to the Browns. The Jags are this is Jags. I'm reading all of this as Jags are horrible. 3rd and 5. Here's the shotgun. Please give me a stop. Do something here. Josh Allen throws to the left.
It's a little short. I think he got it. I think he got it.
I think he's short.
Oh, he is short.
Yeah, 4th down and inches. Go for it. Come on.
I believe that's Ty Johnson.
Yeah, it is Ty Johnson of Jets fame. Remember him, Maxwell? Yeah.
Oh, that is so close. Oh, and Josh Allen just got it.
Oh, my gosh. I was looking at the chat, and, yeah, they got it that quick.
That's
All right.
about 2 yards, so I think I've got, 15 more yards to go for Josh Allen?
Yeah.
And my other leg of the parlay, for people who didn't hear that part of it, was Bills plus 3.5, because I was going super conservative on that. I'm basically saying they're not going to lose by more than 3.
Yep. I'm actually going to put yours up on the screen. In a moment.
All right, we got first and goal here.
First and goal, shotgun. I thought there'd be more time between plays. We got motion. Curtis Samuel coming in motion. Watch out for him on this play. It's a delay to Cook, and the run defense holds him to 2 yards.
Yeah, I mean, outside of the one Cook touchdown run and the 8-yard scramble by Josh Allen, I feel like the run defense is actually doing a pretty good job.
Though we just got support from Cali Traveler, $4.99 super chat. Thanks,
Yeah.
buddy. Thank you. We appreciate it. You and Maxwell are both in the drawing for this at the end of the stream. Second and goal. Here we go. Jags, come on. Do something here.
Second and goal.
Hold them to a field goal.
Yeah, on the road, getting down 2 possessions, you really don't want that to start the game.
Or smack Josh Allen, make him throw it away. Do something. Second and goal. Fakes the handoff. Josh Allen's got all day. This is a touchdown if I ever saw it.
Oh,
Jags
he could
pass rush,
run
getting
it.
there, rolls right, dumps to the back corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Pass interference on a Lewican. That looked like either defensive holding or pass interference.
He's trying.
I think Lewican's trying to argue he came in from out of bounds. That would be wonderful.
Illegal touching, yeah.
I have never rooted for an illegal touching penalty more than I am right now.
Yeah, I think I did see one of the refs with their hat off, so that does indicate.
Yeah. We got defensive holding.
Oh, no, it's on both teams, actually.
Oh,
I think
offsetting
we've got
penalties?
offsetting penalties here.
Penalties? All right. It's actually $4.99 and up, so you're totally good.
Oh, we've got another one.
Ian coming in. Ian.
Thanks, Ian.
For the support. Ian saying that he hasn't hit on any of his parlays so far this season. And every week, there's one of the 2 that doesn't hit and take. The one leg that doesn't hit and takes it out. Second and goal. Josh Allen with the handoff up the middle. Curtis Samuel.
Handoff to Curtis Samuel. He was a former running back at Ohio State, converted to wide receiver.
And did a lot of running trick plays for the Panthers.
Yep.
Third and goal coming up. Really excited to see what happens on this play.
Yeah, I was disappointed in week 1. I do usually avoid week 1 bets because you just don't know what teams are going to do. And it was the Patriots beating the Bengals that sunk me. I got everything else, but Patriots couldn't. Bengals couldn't beat the Patriots.
Third and goal, 10 seconds on the play clock. Josh Allen's in shotgun. We got Shakir in motion left. Josh takes the snap, looking left, plenty of time, holding, look at
that is really bad. Yeah, that
goes to the end zone, touchdown. And if we don't have a holding,
if there is not a holding call, that is egregious.
Oh my gosh, where's the flag? Are you kidding me? There is no flag. Are you guys watching the same game? Like, well, you're listening to us, so you're not. But, no, okay. So I got to describe what's going on here.
Trayvon Walker got held there, right?
Trayvon Walker is being held by can you stand up for a second?
Both shoulder pads,
Dustin's
I think.
being here, and Trayvon Walker is being held under his arms like this and pulled back. Like, it's ridiculous. Are you kidding me?
To be fair, the Bills guy let go and went like,
yeah, he let go after 7 seconds of holding him. Is there seriously no flag on this play?
That's what it looks
and
like.
They're not. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't challenge it.
It's not a challengeable thing. This is a total outrage, and the extra point is up and good. 13-0 Bills. Well, this was the first game. This was actually the first day I've made a sports bet. Did you bet anything in weeks 1 or 2?
I bet week 1.
Yeah.
And I had a alternate spread parlay that was going to hit. I got everything. It was 5 games. But the Bengals could not beat the Patriots.
Fixes in for the Bills. Oh, this is a rig. Oh.
I mean, holding calls do get missed.
We just watched it live.
It was a bad holding call, but I mean, I believe it was John Madden who said holding happens every play. It just matters if the ref sees it or not.
And that's why I love John Madden. My favorite personal collection item that I have that's not a Jaguars is a signed John Madden Raiders helmet.
That's really neat.
I love having it. John Madden, he was just like so good for the game, larger than life, and talk about having 3 solid acts in your life, right?
Yeah.
So he was a great coach. If the Steelers weren't so dominant and the Dolphins teams weren't so good, he would have had like 5 rings. Those Raiders teams were really good. He was a great coach. He only got 1, right? But he took pride in being a football coach. And then what's up next? Madden football. We were starting to get super low-tech MS-DOS games, 86, 87?
87, I believe,
87, yeah. And they're saying, John Madden, we want you involved in our project for what we're doing with the video game. We want your face on it. And he's like, okay, tell me about the game. And they said, well, it's going to be a fun user experience, 7-on-7 football. And he's like, what? They're like, yeah, 7-on-7 football. He says, football's 11-on-11. And they're like, yeah, but it's hard to program that, so we're going to do 7-on-7. And he's like, well, come back and talk to me when you can do 11-on-11. It was so important to him that the integrity of the game was upheld. So that was Act 2. Oh, and then let's just be a great broadcaster, you know? And they were kind of happening simultaneously. But look at a real football legend. Hall of Fame coach, which, by the way, side note, he wanted to go in the Hall of Fame as a coach. That was his pride, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and I think he had a very short playing. Oh, no, that was gold.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't think he ever played. But he had the coaching Hall of Fame career, the video game pioneering thing where football video games are all going to look like NFL Blitz if it's not for him.
Right.
Simulation, real life football. And then lastly, I mean, come on, can you be more iconic calling a game than John Madden? So.
That does kind of bring up an interesting point, though. What is your most favorite broadcasting duo?
Kickoff is up, and another touchback.
Another touchback on that dynamic kickoff.
A very undynamic kickoff. Oh, Little Giants. All right, Little Giants, a great movie. Yeah. I actually just watched that with my girls a couple weeks ago. I don't even think I mentioned that to you.
No, you didn't.
Little Giants holds up really well, and the whole... Gosh, you got to go back and watch that movie. It's actually fantastic.
Okay, I've only seen it once.
Yeah.
And it was when I was a lot younger.
Yeah. Later, I'm going to go back and be watching that penalty.
All right, well, Trevor Lawrence is setting up the offense.
1st down and 10 for the Jags. They're going high. Hands off to ETN up the middle for 1 yard, just like his jersey. It's probably the most positive thing the Jags have done today. 1 yard gain. 2nd and 9 is better than 2nd and 10.
That's a good cup half full analogy, yeah.
It's a cup like 1/10 full analogy. Lions look better this week, Ian was saying. Yeah, Lions, right?
Yeah, they got 20 points to start the first half, but then no points for the rest of the game, though. But their defense able
Trevor,
to keep...
empty backfield, 10 seconds on the play clock. Getting ready. The Bills bring only a little rush. It's dumped off to Kirk on the left side. We got a good 6-yard gain. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Jags.
You need to pick up you need to sustain a drive.
You need to go for it on 4th if you miss.
You're just too close to your own end zone at this point.
Cares?
Now
You're
I think
down 13-0. I mean, are the Jags going to rally if they don't do anything on this drive?
Probably not.
If you're the O coordinator,
but weirder things have happened.
True. Well, here's to starting weirder things. 3rd and 2 for the Jags. Shotgun. Trevor takes the ball. He's got protection. He's got time. He's going to try to run it. There's holding, and he's short. 4th down and inches.
See, that's tempting.
That's horrible. No, they're going for it, but there's no way they're not going for it. But Trevor needs to get that 1st down, and there was probably in front of him too. So at least they got a no call back in my book.
Maybe it's a makeup call.
It's not a makeup call because it was so blatant before. 4th and 1. Here we go, Jags.
Well, yeah, they definitely need this.
All right, 4th down and 1. It's loud. Trevor changing the play. We got motion with Gabe Davis. It's a handoff up the middle. 1st down, Jags. Here we
Okay.
go. Here we go. Let's go. First
To
down.
give ETN credit, he is doing very well at getting 1 yard.
All right. Hey, one is all we needed there. I love you and your 1 yard carries, ETN. Let's keep going.
Three rushes for 3 yards, I think. Actually, I think one of them was a catch.
My favorite with rushing stats was Jerome Bettis. He was great.
Oh, the 3 touchdown game.
5 carries, 0 yards, 3 touchdowns.
What team was that against? I remember that stat line.
Yeah. Anyone remember that Bettis game? Oh, Maxwell says The Replacements is the best football movie of all time.
Oh, I don't know if I've heard of that.
Oh. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence faking the handoff. Bombs it deep right. Oh! Brian Thomas Jr. was there.
Might be interesting to see if that got tipped away.
I don't think it got tipped away. I think he led him too far. There was big potential there. Brian Thomas Jr., definitely my favorite new incoming Jag.
I think it's just off his hands.
I think he just didn't catch it. And, of course, the Bills got away with defensive holding. Shock.
I do think there's a little bit of prejudice there, or bias.
There's all kinds of bias, and I'm loving it. It's my team, and it's 2nd and 10. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence. ETN in the backfield. No, was it Bigsby?
That's Bigsby.
Bigsby, don't fumble, Bigsby. Don't fumble. Oh, he's trying to fumble. He did not fumble. All right, 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Jags. Tank Bigsby makes me nervous every time he gets in the game. He likes to fumble and have holding penalties.
So I feel like that's similar to me when DJ Moore was on the Panthers, especially his rookie year. He'd always try to fight for extra yards, and he'd always get stripped of the ball when he would do that.
Oh, and how about the removing helmet penalty to cost
we don't talk about that.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Let's
He
just
gets 100 touches as a touchdown. That's right, Maxwell. 3rd and 3.
That is the end of the first.
Oh, end of the first quarter. I thought they might try to make a play happen there. And eBay is time now. Perfect timing for eBay because we just went to commercial. eBay breaks next.
All right.
If you want to take a break, Dust, this is the perfect time because we are going to go into eBay mode for about 3 minutes.
End of first quarter and eBay break.
Yep, that's perfect. Let's get to it right now. Hope everyone's having a good night. If you're enjoying us calling the game, we've got our 8x10 free giveaway if you send a super chat. But what we have here is 2 boxes of mini helmets. And my apologies, I thought the Jags game started at 8:30. Normally, I would have scheduled these to run earlier before the game started. I didn't know it was an earlier start for the game. So we've got 2 boxes right here. And what I'm going to do is bring in all the teams from eBay and get that all going. Here it goes. Coming right up. This actually worked out decently well that it's right when the first quarter ends. I am obviously nervous about my Jaguars. All right, so here's our list. I'm just going to get us more break-appropriate music because we're stepping away from the game for a moment, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'm going to just make myself really big here for a second just to make sure everyone's got a good view of all the boxes. So these are our 2 boxes from eBay. And we're going to break them momentarily. And if you're just here for the game, don't worry. This is only going to take a few minutes. I'm going to read through the list, and then we're going to open our 2 boxes. All right. $60 seconds, and then we'll be breaking these, so get ready. And Dave, if you could just post live to the group that I will be running our eBay break right now. I'm going to run through the entire list. Thanks to everyone who participated in the eBay break tonight. Again, we're doing 2 boxes of Gold Rush 2024 Series 5 mini helmets. They're both sealed on the top of the box and on the bottom. And here's all the teams. There's 2 mystery boxes here. I'm going to open them up and see who gets the helmets inside. So we have Sudin taking the Giants. Anthony's got Cowboys and Commanders. I also have Ed with the Packers, Chris with the Bears, Jacob Vikings, Chris taking the Lions and Saints, Christian with the Panthers here, Bruce has the Falcons, Jacob Bucks, Anthony with the Seahawks. I have Christian with the Cardinals, Chris with the Rams here. Ed has Niners, Jets, and Dolphins. Heather taking the Patriots, Bruce Bills. I have Anthony with the Ravens and Steelers, Christian with the Browns. Chris has the Bengals, Christian with the Texans, Brad Titans, Chris with my Jags. Good luck with the Jags. Anthony Colts, Ed Chiefs and Chargers, Chris Broncos, and Anthony Raiders. Here we go. These 2 boxes, I'm just going to bring them a little bit closer so you can see the seals a little bit closer to the screen. And we'll go from here. Box 1. Let's see how it goes as the Jags had a completed pass. And we got 3rd down coming up. Big 3rd down after the break. Box number 1. And Wednesday will be a normal eBay break and stream night. This is just different because of the football game stream. Box number 1. We've got the Green Bay Packers, and I love this helmet. We have Sterling Sharp signing in yellow paint pen for the Packers. It's got a Beckett QR code on it. Looks real nice. Sterling Sharp was a dominant Pro Bowl player. This one's going out to Ed, but his career was tragically cut short with an injury. His brother Shannon obviously went on to have a Hall of Fame career, but Sterling, if he was able to play the full time, he would be in the Hall too. 1st and 10 Jags, by the way. We'll talk more about that in a moment. Ed going there. I've got, here's the box. Again, just showing you those seals. And here we go. Breaking this box and then right back to the Jags action. We have here Titans. Oh, of course we would pull a Titans on Jags night. Eddie George coming up. This is going to Brad. Hey, Brad, congrats to you. And Brad, thanks for jumping into the eBay breaks tonight. Very cool mini helmet there. I'm just going to give you a better shot of it with the zoom. Coming in. There we go. That's better. Not quite as smooth as some of our other streams, but some solid hits there. And it's going out to Brad. If anyone has any questions about the helmets, I'm gonna you can always rewind the stream to view the helmets again, and I got good shots on for each of those. So we will put the timestamp in the comments of the video too of the time of the eBay break. All right. Well, with that, the Jags are moving the ball downfield. Dustin will be returning momentarily. He took a little restroom break. And we got 1st and 5 for the Jags. Trevor under center. Hands off up the middle. Bigsby going. All right. Tank Bigsby. 1st down Jags. And here comes the flag. My goodness. Did they really have holding on that play? I want to see Doug Peterson get something done here. Just getting my camera looking good again, guys. I'll just take a moment. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 Jags, and Dustin will be rejoining me momentarily. And it's a catch. Coming down is Luke Farrell. Gonna be 2nd down coming up. And Dustin, eBay is totally done, so whenever you were wanting to rejoin, just slide on over. All right, it is 2nd down. for the Jags. They've been moving the ball, Dustin. They're moving the ball finally.
Let's go Jags.
Yep.
I like to give you crap about your team, but I also like to see them do well.
All right, Jags. We got Trevor Lawrence throwing off his back foot. Deep left.
Too far.
It's too far for Travis Etienne. Halfback wheel didn't really work out there. I feel like halfback wheel is one of your favorite plays.
I more did the flat and would throw to like Tiki Barber in Madden, and he would usually always catch it.
I just gotta run these shots.
Okay. All right, 3rd and 9. We've got a big play here.
3rd down and 9 for the Jags. Getting back into the game. All right, Trevor Lawrence, shotgun, single back, steps up, plenty of protection, plenty of time, throws to the left side, caught, Gabe Davis,
out of bounds, out of bounds.
Incomplete, I thought that was it. I thought they had it.
He was tight on the sideline there.
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah, and I don't think you're close. Yeah, I mean, he jumps it. He's not.
He's
Both
not
feet
in.
out. Both feet out of bounds.
Yeah, it's definitely not in. It looked like it was going to be really pretty, and then it wasn't. That was brutal.
And we would know you're really biased if you started trying to argue that one.
All right. Yeah, and also I would still go for it.
All right, well, they cut it to 10, 13-3.
The field goal's up and good. All right. Got to get used to seeing kickers with number 39 on their jerseys. What are your thoughts on the new numbers we've been seeing on?
We've talked about it before. I despise it. Like, it looks so weird, and maybe that's just me being an older football fan now.
Right.
But yeah, I just always
Get
thought.
off Dustin's lawn, everyone. Get off Dustin's lawn.
Wait, you don't like it either.
I don't like it either. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that it was really cool before that you could really look at a player's number and know offhand what position they were. It really wasn't shared too much between offense and defense. Now, kind of like running backs and cornerbacks had the same numbers, but
what's cool, we've got another game starting. Joe Burrow, 3rd and 2 for the Bengals. We have 2 games going on. Our focus is going to be on the Jags, but if you have any questions about what's going on in the other game, or just if the Jags game's maybe like on commercial or something and you want to hear about the other game, we will be looping you in.
But yeah, the Bengals got to win this one against the Commanders. You can't.
Oh, yeah.
The Bengals can't start the season 0-3.
Right.
And I mean, they had the game last week against the Chiefs. They just had that unfortunate defensive pass interference call where it's just like, you saw the play though, right?
Yeah.
It was a good call. You caught that.
I'm just sick of the Chiefs winning.
It was pass interference, and that's a really boneheaded move by the Bengals defender there. It reminds me a lot of the roughing the passer call they had in the championship game that set up Butker's field goal to take him to the Super Bowl. It was just a dumb play, but it was the right call.
Yeah. Well, Jags are on the board at least, so now that they have points, I'm going to give us a little scoreboard in the corner. 13-3,
yeah.
And I'm not going to be crazy updating graphics and everything tonight, but when there's a score update, sure, we got you covered. Burrow, throwing deep, middle field.
Oh, Chase!
Touchdown! Bengals are back, baby.
All right, I do need Chase to have one of his crazy Jamar Chase games in one of my leagues tonight. So.
All right, we got a kickoff return coming. Another kickoff. This one was actually kind of dynamic. These, I think, can only be dynamic when the kick is being returned against the Jags.
Sure, but I mean, they're incentivized to kick it into the end zone, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because if it lands in what they call the target zone, it automatically goes out to the 30, I think. It's either the 30 or they consider it a legal procedure, and it goes out to the 40. So the kickers are purposely kicking it into the end zone.
Yeah.
But yeah, quick, decisive strike by the Bengals.
All right, here we go. Another completion to Knox, and it's about a 7-yard gain.
I'd say 8, yeah.
7-yard gain, hopefully. 7-yard gain, not 8. Would be nice. Oh, we're gonna go back to our. We got to go back to the game and get our. I am just getting our little scoreboard on screen first. We will get a better looking little scoreboard for the corner, but for now, we got this guy.
All right, second and 3.
Oh, second and 3, back to it. Josh Allen under center. Handoff up the middle. Roy Robertson Harris, the run D is back. Throwing it down. 3rd and 1 coming up. Big play for the Jags on this 3rd down.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone get so excited for stopping him for a 2-yard gain there.
Yep, my team is on the ropes. They're on the ropes right now. They need anything they can get. All right, let's get back to the game here. All right. And here we go, 3rd and 1, big play. Fakes the handoff. Cook is wide open in the flat, throws it to him. 1st down, Bills.
He keeps
Abdullah
it in.
Misses the tackle. The clock keeps running. Aaron Armstead stops it. And 1st and 10, Buffalo. Yeah, Callie, I love that pass. That was great.
All right, we got 1st and 10.
I'm too depressed. You call this one.
All right, at the 48-yard line, Allen with the play fake. Trying to look long, instead goes underneath the Cook. It's another 1st down, goes for about 17 yards.
And a lot of poor tackling. Malcolm Brown there in on the tackle, though. All I can say nice about this is I have his practice-worn jersey, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
And he had a stretch last year where he was really stepping up on the defensive side for the Jags last year.
Well, maybe you can step up on the defensive side this game.
That would be great. This is the time, please. Now, anybody? Anyone from the Jags coming to play tonight. Oddly enough, Tank Bigsby is the only one really so far, and he's usually...
Sounds like he ripped a couple of runs. I missed that.
All right, here we go. The handoff coming up the
That's
middle.
That's Ray
they
Davis.
Got there. Yeah, Davis has stopped, lost about half a yard on the play. 2nd and hopefully 11 coming up.
The rookie running back didn't get much on that carry.
Meanwhile, we got a kickoff out of the end zone for a touchback for the Commanders. See a little bit of what Jaden Daniels has got going on. I haven't had much of a chance to watch him yet this year.
Yeah, he's doing a lot in the running game right now. He's not really throwing that much, which, I mean, it's a good tool to have as a rookie quarterback, but he's got to start pushing it down the field a little bit more with his arm rather than his legs.
All right, Josh Allen in the pocket, has all day, bombs it deep right.
It's a bad pass.
Incomplete. Darby with some coverage there, no flag, and we got 3rd and 11. They did stop him from -1 yard. All right, 3rd and 11 coming up for the Bills. Jags have another chance to get a stop here.
Yeah, I think Josh Allen, there might have been a little bit of miscommunication there. It looks like he threw to the wrong shoulder of Matt Collins there. Looks like Matt Collins is going inside. Josh Allen threw it to the outside, and yeah, it didn't quite sync up there. Ty Johnson's in motion. Allen in the shotgun.
Josh Allen, 3rd and 11. Let's go, Jags. Time for a stop. Curtis Samuel goes in motion right. Allen takes the ball, going up the middle. He's going to run. They got a chance to get him, and they did not. He slides.
He got the 1st down, and I'm very close to 25 there, I think.
Braswell's killing us today. Oh, that's brutal because he's wearing my favorite number. And Aaron Beasley would not approve of this performance.
And you see that last play there, like, they do the same exact thing. They just split the middle of the line of scrimmage open after they send the receivers out, and Josh Allen just goes straight through.
Yeah. It's, Swiss cheese run defense would be a compliment for these guys right now. All right, 1st and 10. Josh Allen under center. Single back. Fakes the handoff. Plenty of time again. Bombs it off his back foot.
And that is a touchdown to Keon Coleman.
He didn't even try on that play. It was like a horrible, ugly back foot throw to the back corner.
He just flicked it. It was like a super, just no effort flick, and he's open.
Well, to my credit, I said if the Jags were going to lose this game, it was only going to be if it was in a rout.
It's true.
And that's why while I told everyone to bet Jags minus 16.5 if your sports book would give you the action, I also was not first for me. I wasn't able to even place that. I could only place minus 7.5. But what I also did here is I did bet that was my Jaguars bet, but I also did bet the Bills. So
extra point is good, so we have got a 20-3 game. And I'm curious. You should check. Actually, I'll check it. Check Josh Allen's rushing yards.
Yeah,
right
let's
now.
see how you're doing on that.
Because I mean, it's very. If Josh Allen has the rushing yards, I've got it.
Also, anyone who sent us a super chat, thank you. Your names are going up on the screen momentarily. I was focusing on calling the game, so it's just taking a moment to get these up on the screen.
I'm 3 away. It's technically 4. I think it has to be above 25. He's at 22 right now.
All right. And also, we got the Commanders game going on. Jaden Daniels handing it off up the middle for maybe a yard.
There's Brian Robinson.
There's Brian Robinson. That's actually him, yeah.
And the interesting part is that they're both junior.
I think that's what's throwing me off.
Yeah.
That's what threw me off. That's why I said that.
Commanders lining up with 3rd and 2. Jaden Daniels calling out signals.
See how they do.
Receivers go out. He tucks it and runs, but the Bengals get to him and sack him.
Yeah, I guess technically it is a sack. He was trying to run back to the line, but he did end up short. That goes down as a sack.
It does go down as a sack.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that this is an example of kind of what you see from a rookie quarterback here. He's a little indecisive. If he takes off and runs right in the beginning, he's going to get it, but he waited too long and the pocket collapsed on him. And that could be direction from the coaching staff saying it's like, hey, try to go through your progressions. Try to actually get the ball out instead of just taking out. Stay in the pocket. He did stay in the pocket. He ran up, so it wasn't a rollout. So he could be trying to develop that a bit more. They are going for it on 4th.
Gets the pass off.
They got it. I think that's Sinot.
And he stretches it out. Did he get in?
Oh, it's Luke McCaffrey.
Luke McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey's brother. My goodness.
It looks like he's out at the 1.
Oh, out at the 1. And he looks exactly like Christian. Oh, my gosh. They look like they're all brothers. Funny how that works. Yeah. Wow. Well, we don't look that much alike. But our voices in the chat, though, let me know if you think Dustin and I's voices sound very similar. I feel like we got the same cadence.
Yeah, the tone is the same. I'm deeper. Yeah, he tried to reach out for the pylon there, but couldn't quite get it. His foot went out of bounds. And Tyler Bass kicks the dynamic kickoff, and it's a touchback again.
A non-dynamic one. All right, Trevor, I'm about to put this on my laptop. I love this thing. It's a custom Trevor Lawrence sticker. I can't get the focus to go on it. But anyway, we need Trevor to get going the next time.
Jags need to step up.
Yeah.
If they're playoff contenders, they got to find a way out of this one.
Mm-hmm. Do or die time.
But yeah, the Bills, all the games this season, they came out a little sluggish against the Cardinals, but they came back in that one, and they've been explosive ever since the second half of the Cardinals game.
Trevor's in the shotgun, takes the pass, throws to the side. Tim Tebow with the catch. Just kidding.
Yeah, Colton Strange.
It's Brenton Strange.
Brenton Strange, my bad.
With the catch, not to be confused with Cole Strange of Patriots infamy. Remember the
the guard.
Yeah, so he got picked in the first round, and McVay was at a press conference laughing about how he traded away all these draft picks, and he's like, Belichick picked Cole Strange? We thought we could get him with our first pick of the draft in the 3rd round. Anyway, Trevor under center, 2nd and 4 coming up. Hands off of the middle, it's ETN. ETN doesn't quite get there, though. We got 3rd and about 1 coming up.
Jaguars need a touchdown on this drive.
Yes, absolutely.
They cannot settle for field goal. And, I mean, I guess they can punt if they're in a bad position, but it's bad.
Yep. All right. 3rd and 1 for Trevor. Takes the ball, rolling left, lots of pressure. He doesn't have anything.
He's not going to get it.
Throws it away, incomplete. The Jags are going to have to go for it.
Yeah, are they going to? Yeah, they did last possession.
If I see a punt team, all right, Trevor's staying out there. He's saying, let's go for it. You got to go for it. This is do or die. Oh, no one's voting for the Jags to make the comeback in the chat. I need to go on my phone and vote.
They got to show something. Oh, and it's Brian Robinson Jr. tying up, getting 6 for the Commanders. 1-yard touchdown run. We'll see if they can tie it with the extra point.
They are on the board. All right, 4th and 1. This is it. Let's go. Jumbo set. Trevor just runs for it.
He got it.
There's some heart, Trev. 1st down, Jags. Here we go. 5-minute drill all the way down for a touchdown, and suddenly it's going to be 2010 here at halftime.
So do you feel like Trevor's not putting in the effort in this?
No. I think the play calling is utter crap.
Okay.
The Jaguars have an offensive play calling problem, and the question just is Doug Peterson going to realize it before he gets fired? We've got 1st and 10 for the Jags. Ball on the 41. We got motion, Strange in motion. Handoff fake to Biggs. We got the throw down the field. Here we go.
Oh, no. Overthrown.
Damar Hamlin, Brian Thomas fell down and slipped. It's going the other way.
This is going from bad to worse for Jacksonville.
This is brutal. This is kind of like when you travel to the away team stadium to watch LeBron James play. You know, so like, let's say I wanted to go, this happened. I went to a Detroit Pistons game when I lived in Michigan to watch LeBron play. And they're trying to hype up like Andre Drummond and company, you know, and hype all them. And then, but what the announcer calling the game sounded like all night, he was just like, LeBron James for 2. LeBron James for 3. Anyway, I'm happy for Damar Hamlin, but I'm not happy for the Bills. So you can make some commentary about Damar Hamlin making that catch because I can't. I'm too depressed.
I mean, it went right to him. But I mean, just the incredible journey he's had to get back to this part and be an active contributor on this defense is amazing.
Cali Traveler says, stick a fork in the Jags, and I'm like, I feel like I'm getting stabbed with a fork. This is painful. Oh,
yeah.
Look, not one person is voting with me. All right, we're going to put up a different poll. We're going to say,
can the Jags be in the running for the 1st-round pick next year?
Oh, no. Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Because, I mean, we have Andy Dalton now, so how's that feel that you're going to have more losses than the Panthers on the season?
The poll question is time for Mac Jones, and you know what, Dustin? I tell you what, I'm hopping on the Andy Dalton Panthers bandwagon with you. Will you call a Panthers game with me sometime this year?
I mean, yeah.
That would be really fun. I don't know if they have any prime times.
No, they don't.
They don't have any?
No.
They need to get flexed in late season.
There's good reason why they did not have primetime games.
The late season flex game.
I mean, maybe.
All right. I've been working on this on and off, but really just focused on the game. I have a super chat icon that I'm going to put on the screen, though, because we really do appreciate that you guys are supporting us so much. So that is coming right up.
Scores wrong.
And we're updating the score.
He was
Perfect.
trying to pretend it was still only a 10-point
I was
lead.
really hoping, like, points stayed off the board or something. Yep. Mike the Bike is here. Mike the Bike is here. Good to see you. Mike the Bike, give us a like. It helps out a lot. All right. I thought that was live for a second. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think Brian Thomas even fell down on that one. I think Trevor just sailed it.
Brian Thomas, I think, did fall down. Unless he was, like, made some off-screen leap to try to make the play, but I haven't seen that yet.
Bengals starting up on their drive again. They're at about their own 30 with a second down.
And we've got a poll up here. 2 votes in, 50-50 is if it's time for Mac Jones. Josh Allen has the snap. Hands off to Cook, takes it up the middle, and the Jags can't tackle. He carries.
It's about 4.
Yeah, 4-yard gain. Trayvon Walker comes in to help make a tackle. Kind of wishing he was Aiden Hutchinson right now. Looking at this play, yeah, it's just a bad throw by Trevor Robinson.
It's
Maybe
just
could have
too
extended
high.
More. Gosh, I mean, DeMar Hamlin though, like
You can't feel bad about it.
yeah, like. And in other news, we've got actually we should put both scores up on the screen for you guys. So we've got 7. It's Jags 3, Bills 20, and then we've got Commanders and Bengals tied at 7. And we've got Shakira on the move. And
Shakira.
First down, Bills.
They got to the 30 of the Jaguars.
Yeah.
First down.
Oh, Mike the Bike giving us a like. It's alliterative, you just got to love it. So, or that's assonance, technically, right?
It's rhyming.
It's just rhyming.
It's
but-
rhyming.
Okay, I'm just trying to call it more flowery than it is. We got a first down for the Bengals coming up. Getting the other score on here.
Burrow with a 1st and 10 at his own 35. Drops back, throws, I believe. Oh, it's Jamar Chase.
And he's
got the
speed.
first down, getting into the 49 of the Commanders.
So, in my opinion, Jamar Chase is the best receiver in all of football.
You think he's better than Jefferson?
Absolutely, because what I like about Jamar Chase is he wins all those big vertical jump ball type plays.
And Jefferson doesn't? You
I
saw
like-
that one against the Bills, right?
Yeah, but I like Chase, the way he extends and fights for the ball just does more for me, and then he's got the burst.
He
tackles
does,
it.
yeah.
Like, I don't know how he reminds me of.
He's
bit
a more
of T.O.
physical. He's a more physical
yes,
receiver.
he's a much
I'd
more
say.
physical receiver, and I want that.
Yeah, I'd say Jefferson's a lot more about finesse.
I need to get up. I got water right here.
Burrow throws to Eric All Jr. for no gain. Going to be second down upcoming in Commander's territory.
All right, I need to take a quick break. I will be right back.
All right. Play calling duties are on my
All right,
my
thanks,
watch.
Dust. And if anyone is saying something in the chat, it all just shows up right there, but you don't even need to worry about that. But it's right
All right, so we got a 2nd and 10 for Burrow at the Commanders' 49-yard line. They're out of the shotgun again. 4-man set line for the Commanders on defense. Burrow drops back, gets it to Zach Moss. About a 5-yard gain, tackled by about 2 Commanders players. They converged on him well after he caught the ball. So 3rd down up and coming for the Bengals. And both of these teams, they actually did have minor, they're not uniform adjustments, they're uniform additions this offseason. The Bengals added orange pants, which I thought were really cool. And the Commanders added back their gold yellow pants, which I've never been a huge fan of that. But it gives them some variation. 3rd and 4 for the Bengals. Still in shotgun. So many teams run out of shotgun now. And it's complete to T. Higgins, who breaks the tackle and gets it to the 28 of the Commanders. Ball might have popped out at the end of the play there. Commanders saying they have it, but it looks like the officials ruled him down. All right, we're back to the Jaguars and Bills game. Allen has it. It's a 1st and 10, and he's got Cook, and Cook dropped it. Cook dropped the touchdown. The ball was thrown a little bit ahead, but Cook could not bring it in. Yeah, and Josh Allen's wishing he had that one back a bit. It's just a little bit too far. Yeah, that would have been a tough one there if they scored that quickly after getting the interception off Trevor Lawrence. So they have a 2nd and 10. It's at the Jaguars' 28-yard line. Allen changing the play. Drops back. He's got Ray Davis in the backfield. Ray Davis gets it. Some good blocking there, but he's only able to get 2 yards on the play. So it's going to be a 3rd and 8. This is very important for Jacksonville to get them off the field, to have them kick a field goal here. Because while it is 20-3, there are no field goals involved with that. It's 3 touchdowns for the Bills, but they missed an extra point. So the Jaguars have not stopped a Bills possession yet. So this would be huge if they could pull it off here. The Commanders-Bengals game, 1st quarter just ended. They're knotted at 7. Allen back to throw from the shotgun. Fires it to Shakir. Shakir breaks a tackle, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. Awful tackling by the Jaguars there, and a good run by Shakir after the catch. And we have 26-3. Bills over the Jaguars. Just putting on a clinic. And Josh Allen just needs to get me 4 more rushing yards. Come on, just 4 more. Unfortunately, they might pull him from the game if it keeps going this way. They won't need to play Allen. And that was set up by the interception off Trevor Lawrence by DeMar Hamlin. Tyler Bass kicking the extra point. It's up, and it's good. 27-3. A 24-point lead for the Bills over the Jaguars. The Jaguars are going to be debuting their throwback Prowler uniforms from 1999 in 2 weeks against the Colts. Hopefully they'll perform a little bit better in that game. The Colts are not really living up to my expectations this year. Anthony Richardson's struggling a lot with his completion percentage. Either he has great passes or he has terrible passes, and there's really no in-between with him. I saw a play this last week from their game against, who were they playing? They were playing the Bears, where he was rolling out on like the Bears 5-yard line, tried to lob it into the end zone, got his hand hit, and it went right to the Bears guy. I mean, if you're a big, imposing player like that, just run that in. What are you doing? He's got a lot of adjustments to make, and I think that there is a lot of raw talent there that can be worked with, but you can definitely... You did hear touchdown, Bills. It is 27-3. It was to Shakir. Jaguars kind of decided not to tackle on the play.
Oh, that tracks. Yep. So, gosh, this is just like, I am C-3PO in Attack of the Clones. Do you guys know the scene at the end of the movie, the big battle on Geonosis? And Anakin and Padme are showing up with R2-D2 and C-3PO. Well,
in the droid factory.
Yeah, pause. Bring me back to that. 1st and 10. Trevor in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Throws left. It's caught and immediately taken down.
Parker Washington with the reception.
Parker Washington's been a nice late-round hit. Very good, like, wide receiver 4 to get late in the draft.
Sure, yeah.
He's one of coming out of Penn State, so... Actually, our friend Kevin was big on him when he got drafted.
Oh, yeah,
Part
yeah,
of
Penn
Washington.
State.
Yeah,
Yep.
Kevin, if you're watching, by the way, I look like Joe Frazier.
Oh, McPherson misses a field goal, so it remains knotted at 7 in the Commanders-Bengals game.
Okay, we're going to get our score up to date. What is it, Dustin?
27-3. A 24-point deficit.
27-3.
Now, to be fair, though, the Jaguars receive. So if they can get something going here and then get something going next possession, you do take 14 out of that.
I'd like to see them, like, get a chunk play at least. Give me, like, a 17-yard gain or something. Yep. Oh, back to C-3PO. So, yes, in Star Wars, Attack of the Clones, right? So we're getting, like, towards the end of the movie. It's the big battle on Geonosis, and what happens is they go out there and they get caught up in the battle droid factory where they make all the battle droids that, you know, were taken over Naboo in the first movie. They get caught up in the factory line, and C-3PO's head gets knocked off, and a battle droid head gets installed on his body, and his head gets installed on a battle droid, and as he's being, like, thrown around the machine, he just says, "It's a nightmare!" And that's me watching this Jags game.
It's a nightmare!
That was better. That was much better.
Gotta admit, my C-3PO voice is not quite up to par.
No one can really match the great Anthony Daniels, so. Dust, who impressed you the most in yesterday's action, do you think?
Not gonna be biased, but I gotta say Andy Dalton. I was not expecting that, like, at all. I was expecting, like, Andy Dalton that you saw on the Cowboys and the Saints and the Bears, where he was able to run the offense, but he'd put up like 13 points in a game. I was watching some film analysis of some of his throws today.
Oh yeah,
and he was making some really, like, elite level throws.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So he was using the pocket effectively, which is something Bryce Young was not doing. So it was encouraging to me to see, like, Deontay Johnson went over 100 yards receiving on the day. It was like, okay, we might have a couple of pieces in place.
2nd and 4. Here we go, Jags. Trevor's got the ball. Taking his time. He
it's
throws
Brian
it down,
Thomas, I believe.
It's a first down, Jags.
That's his first reception of the game.
Oh, and look, a little bit of urgency. They're getting to the line quicker. All right, they got to go way faster than this, but I think they're just trying to see, we'll use the full 2 minutes.
Yep.
Take it down, use the timeouts. They do have 3 timeouts. 1st and 10,
under
Trevor in
the
the
2-minute
shotgun.
warning now.
Dumps it off short and complete.
That's
for
probably
ETN.
the best that he didn't catch that.
Better not to catch that pass.
You probably waste time with getting up to the line, or you use a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, 40 seconds is way more valuable. 40 seconds / 1 timeout is so much more valuable than 1 yard.
1 yard. Yeah. Travis 1 yard ETN this
Travis
game.
1 yard ETN, that's right.
Kind of reminds me of what Leonard Fournette used to do for your Jags.
No, he is nothing like Leonard Fournette. And you know
Running
what?
for 1 yard.
Oh, our Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette.
That would be fun to go for. 2nd and 10. Trevor's in the shotgun, single back, takes the snap, good protection. He has time. Throws short left.
Oh, but
just drops the ball.
But I mean,
low.
but it's again, why are you throwing that?
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to get you down the field.
How do you not have a better option? Trevor is this guy's got a cannon. He excels in deep throw. Brenton Strange has to catch that. I'm sorry. Well, if anyone's wondering the value of Evan Ingram to the Jaguars offense, here you have it.
Well, you saw that last year with Christian Kirk. When they lost Kirk, they lost a bunch. So maybe it's both Ingram and Kirk.
Yeah. Well, Kirk's on the field. He's in motion. He's in the slot. 3rd and 10 coming up. Trevor's got the ball. ETN.
Oh, there's a blitz there. That's not going to work
they did
out.
Throw him to the ground. Will it be a little too harshly for the ref? I'm sure not, because they love the Bills tonight. Yeah, no flag, 4th and a mile, and here comes the special teams.
Yeah, and I mean, you punt in this
have to
situation.
now. Oh, man. I'm glad I didn't go to this game.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I really was thinking about going to this game. I think sometime over the summer, Dust, I was like, hey,
well,
the Jags play in Buffalo and Detroit. Which one? And we're going to Detroit probably to watch that one. But we skipped this one, picked Detroit instead. So
yeah, Monday nights are a little harder to swing.
Yeah. That'll be a lot of fun, though. We got 4th and 18.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the other game. So Jaden Daniels in action, 2nd and 10.
A little low. Did he get it?
A little low, but it's caught. Commanders first down. Meanwhile, back to the Jags. We're getting ready to punt. Logan Cook, team MVP. He's actually a great punter. Cook punts it away. Nice hang time over there.
Oh, gets it all the way to.
Down,
Oh, it's picked up.
And a lucky bounce and a catch, and they're running it back, and the Bills are returning.
Get to the 38-yard line.
The punt looked decent.
The punt was good,
the punt coverage was horrible.
Yeah, he kind of went off to the side of the return man. He got to stay in front of him.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jaden Daniels back to throwing into the end zone and not anywhere near Terry McLaurin.
Terry was not so scary on
that
play with the ball thrown 15 yards.
Scary Terry can only do so much with a ball that's thrown 10, 15 yards ahead of him.
Yeah. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bills, getting the ball back on their own 36. If the Jags want any chance, they need to stop. Josh Allen in the pocket, another holding, not called.
The ball went on the ground.
The ball went on the ground, and the Bills have it back. Okay, we definitely had holding going on.
Offensive?
But Josh Allen looking happy here. So, yeah, I saw, again, Trayvon Walker getting held by probably the same guy who did it last time. Only 1:04 left in the half. Waiting for the refs to make up their minds.
Offsides on the Jaguars.
Offsides on Trayvon Walker. So he did get held and no call, but he was also offsides. Well, yeah, the refs are probably like, we've already...
Oh, interesting. They accepted the penalty instead of the...
Oh, really? 1st and 5. Well, they probably want to stop the clock.
I guess, yeah.
Yep. Or they don't want to review if there was something weird. Oh, yeah, Josh Allen's got the ball. Plenty of time. Dumps it off to the middle.
Ty Johnson got it to the 49.
Yeah, complete to Ty Johnson to the 49 for the Bills.
Bills are going hurry up.
Yeah, hurry up for the Bills. 1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Josh Allen just throws it away.
Throws it away. Didn't have anything that he liked there.
Yep, and the refs didn't want to throw an intentional grounding flag. So
that's legal.
He was in the pocket. There was no receiver even close.
No, there's a receiver. I believe it was Dawson Knox.
No, there was someone in the general area, but he wasn't trying to complete the pass.
It only has to be like within 5 yards, I believe.
Tell it to Tom Brady in his own end zone in the Super Bowl. I don't know.
I'm Dylan.
Second, yeah, right. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Josh Allen waiting for the ball here. And
they went offsides again, unless it was false started. But yeah, he's just going long with a free play.
Incomplete pass. We've got a pass breakup.
I mean, you're getting penalized 5 yards.
Yeah, but like he's one of my favorite Jags, and seeing him make a good play gets me excited. But yep, we've got offsides on the Jags. It was total offsides.
We're getting a little jumpy here.
Roy Robertson Harris is just like, yeah, I'll just start the game and I'll start the play in the offensive backfield. Sounds good. 2nd and 5.
Making me think of Madden when I was annoyed and I would just go in your backfield.
That story when we have a break in the action. Bookmark that. I love that story. 2nd and 5.
I mean, I did it multiple times.
Waiting to see what the Bills do here. Josh Allen in the shotgun, single back. Takes the snap. Zero pressure. Gets it in the middle field.
There's Shakir.
Comes in, takes a hard hit. We might see a late hit, helmet-to-helmet hit flag.
Bills are definitely calling for it.
I don't know if the contact was.
Oh, the flag comes in.
And a nice late flag for the Bills. 2nd and 10 for the Commanders here. Jaden Daniels driving
at the Bills' 35.
Jaden
throws. Oh, it's Luke McCaffrey.
Luke McCaffrey. Now, I'll just be real. I have not gotten to watch Luke McCaffrey play. Tell me a little bit about him.
I haven't either. This is my first time seeing him.
All right. Well, first impressions are good for Luke McCaffrey.
Yeah, I mean, in fantasy dynasty drafts, I was getting him in the 3rd, 4th round. I was like, I mean, I'm going to take a chance on that. And that does kind of look like it's the shoulder of the Jags guy, not his helmet, but it looks like they did call the penalty still.
And
Austin
touchdown!
Eckler into the end zone for the Commanders.
Touchdown, Commanders. And in our action, though, we got Josh Allen, shotgun. Motion coming to the side. Josh Allen throws short. It's caught.
That's Kincaid.
Dalton Kincaid with the catch.
That's to the 16-yard line. It looks like they're probably going to take their time out here. That's actually kind of bad by Kincaid there that he did not get out of bounds.
Yep, so that'll be their 3rd and final timeout.
Austin Corbett kicking the field goal, or Austin Siebert.
What is wrong with the Bengals?
They don't play well in September under Zach Taylor.
It's very true, or even the Burrow era, you know?
Yeah. But, losing to the Commanders, that's pretty low.
It's pretty bad.
And it's not because Jaden Daniels is, lighting you up.
Right. Shakir is killing it for you, Callie. That is, yeah, he is having a night. And here we go. 2nd down coming up. Josh Allen, shotgun. Takes the snap. Rolls left, throws off his back foot, end zone. Touchdown.
That's Ty Johnson.
Bills. Ty Johnson. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Are the Jags just going to kneel it and end this miserable half?
I'm sure they will. 33-3. Well,
hey, this was one half. The second half could go completely the Jaguars' way.
I'm so unhappy to be winning my bet.
Your hedged bet.
Right.
You were very much like, oh,
yeah,
it's totally the Jaguars are going to win.
The Jags are going to win, yeah. The hedge is hitting, yeah. Here comes the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. They almost missed it, though. That's the one thing the Jags are doing well today is field goal defense.
Well, they blocked the one.
Tank for Tank Bigsby.
It's the Jaguars would just trade it away. Probably.
Yeah.
Get some draft capital for a team that wants to get like Carson Beck or Shador Standers or something like that.
Jory, I'm here for you, buddy. This is a tough one. Oh, Jory is actually a Jags fan, so he's watching this live with me. It's like,
yeah, it's not a good look. Not a good look.
This is awful. It's the worst. All right. Can you talk a little bit about that jumping off sides Madden and all that stuff that we used to do?
Oh, it was more just if I was annoyed with you, I would just go into your backfield and then sack your quarterback as soon as you hiked the ball, or I would break up your handoff or something like that.
Yeah.
Now they did actually. I tried doing it in an online play once, and they actually have you automatically forfeit the game if you do that too many times.
Yeah.
And now I think they updated it even further that since Madden's pretty much just purely a simulation, a stat simulation now, that you can't even move past the line of scrimmage. The only time there's an offsides is when it simulates your guy doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, a returned dynamic kickoff here. We've got the Bengals returning. They got it to the 30.
Out to the 31. Tank for draft picks to get a good O-line and defense. We had, Jory, you know better than anyone, we had the opportunity to get good defense and took Trayvon over
Aiden Hutchinson. But
I know.
You didn't want Hutchinson.
I know. Jory was right. I wanted Sauce Gardner.
Which is, that's fair.
But I was but I was anti-Hutch, and that was the wrong call. 1st and 10. Trevor's got the ball. He's got 19 seconds.
Oh, they're not. Yeah, they're trying to do something. Yeah.
Trevor's got time. Dumps it short and incomplete. Nowhere close to Gabe Davis.
Just why?
Why? What? Just throw it out of bounds. Throw it away. It's faster. Yeah. don't throw a
These
pass you
little
don't want to
tiny
be caught.
passes are not going to do anything.
Oh, so you're seeing a Press Taylor called game.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the thing. Now, Trevor's not playing well. It's not like I'm saying, oh, just play calling is going to fix everything, but this is horrible, unimaginative. And you got to be aggressive here. It's 2nd and 10.
Right, if you're going to get anything before the half, you got to try to push it down the field. Now, of course, the Bills are playing
Trevor's
back.
got the ball in the pocket, gets hit as he throws. It's complete to ETN, gets 7 and tackled.
7 yards.
Trevor
Yeah,
took
great.
A shot. Clock runs.
Like if you're going to do that, just kneel the half out.
It's really the same thing. They took a timeout, so they are going to take another shot, I guess.
With 7 seconds, you don't have enough time to do anything now.
Yeah. Jory, great question. The super chats are just to support our stream. Anyone who sends a super chat $4.99 and up is entered in a drawing for a free 8x10. So if you're enjoying the discussion tonight, we're just talking the game. We're not doing any breaks, except for opening this one at the end of the stream. Right now we got Maxwell, Cali Traveler, and Ian in the super chat. It'll be randomed off to the 3 of them, as well as anyone else that contributes. All right, 3rd and 2. Trevor's in the shotgun. Has the ball. Plenty of time. Throws deep middle, and it's caught.
I think that's incomplete.
I think it's caught. I think he made it there.
Skipped in.
Skipped in, did it? It's hard to say.
I'm pretty sure that's skipped in.
We can't catch a break. Brenton Strange going for the catch, and it bounces off the turf.
He doesn't get his arms under it at all.
Yeah, it's bad.
I mean, but Brenton Strange is not a receiving tight end. Why are you targeting him so much?
Because Evan Ingram is on IR or on PUP or whatever, or at least inactive. Yeah.
Inactive, yeah. But hamstrings are rough.
4th and 2. Trevor rolls right, dumps it, throws it away, halftime.
They just run in the clock
Halftime,
there, yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, why not just kneel it there? Because the Bills don't have a timeout. You can definitely. Oh, it's 4th. That's why. It's 4th down. That's why.
Yeah. Well, 34-3. I guess I'll update the score.
It's only 31 points. You can do it.
Feels like I've had to watch like 6 quarters of this, and it's only
Hey,
halftime.
you came back from 27 in a playoff game.
That is true. That is true. Oh, we got a super chat coming in from Jory. What's up, Jory?
Thank you, Jory.
Jory sending it over, saying Aiden Hutchinson is greater than Trayvon Walker.
I mean, I don't think there's much debate on that one.
Yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson, you saw against the Bucks, he had 4.5 sacks, right?
Yeah, and Hutchinson's he's a beast. He really is. Well, while we're at halftime for the Jags, we do have 3rd and 1 for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals, they're in Commanders' territory. They got to get they cannot lose this game.
Yeah.
I got Eric All there, the rookie tight end, and they do pick up the 1st down. About 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Yeah, I heard good things about Eric All coming out in the draft, too. He was a good value pick late. But Mike Gesicki has actually been doing pretty well
I
for
called
the...
Gesicki. He was my late-round flyer in fantasy drafts. Baby Gronk.
Yeah, I actually I started him in one of my leagues this week. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's really doing anything in this game, but that's beside the point. Burrow across the middle. Speaking of Gesicki.
There he is.
He's
Baby
there
Gronk
at the
doing
10-yard line.
All right, Bengals, 1st and goal, Cincinnati. Bengals coming into this Commanders game 0-2, trailing, approaching the half. Hey, Bengals fans, I feel your pain with how my Jags are doing tonight. You can't mess up when you're 0-2.
Bengals are in a bit better position.
If you're thinking, I mean, with Trevor playing this poorly, think of that 2021 football draft class.
Yeah.
You got Trevor Lawrence, number 1. All the pedigree in the world, right? Isn't working out, but he's starting at least. Then you got Zach Wilson. Total bust. Had several opportunities and just wasn't good enough, and now he's a backup quarterback for a rookie. Then we got Trey Lance.
Trey Lance was always a risky pick there.
Yeah.
I mean, Shanahan was drafting him for the upside.
Yeah. I just realized I can reply to the super chat after it's given. So the three of you earlier that gave super chat, sorry I didn't realize I could reply direct, but I just learned how. So I appreciate all you guys who sent those over, and everyone who's watching tonight.
So you know how it's kind of been said, like Panthers are rejecting trade offers for Bryce Young right now. But it kind of makes me think of Trey Lance and the 49ers. Like, what? Trey Lance played like 5 games for them, and they just knew he wasn't it. They traded away a lot to get him. Wasn't it like 3 first-rounders?
Yeah, to move up.
They traded with the Dolphins, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were not in because the Dolphins had that crazy draft where they traded down and then back up.
Yeah.
Or the Eagles did.
Yes.
It was weird. Eagles. Yeah, it was Eagles.
But yeah, I don't think you hear a lot of people talking about that. It was just when the Trey Lance got traded to Dallas, and when you look at that Dallas gave up a 4th for Trey Lance.
Yeah.
The 49ers actually got pretty good value for that.
Yeah. I'm just rolling back so I can open my water.
But yeah, you do have to wonder at the end of the day if the Panthers just realize that Bryce Young is not going to work out. Just admit your mistake, take a trade, and move on.
Yeah, well, the Jaguars might be looking for a quarterback, so.
I mean, you just paid him, so I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I know.
I think you're looking more for a coach.
Yeah, we're looking for a coach.
Coach and an offensive coordinator.
Yeah. I wonder if Shad Khan will shotgun fire Peterson after this game.
I mean, this is a pretty bad performance, so.
So here we go. Jory, let me know. Here's my thing. And Jory, I'm disappointed in this game, and I'm really disappointed in Trevor tonight, but I'm with you. I'm with you. It is, like you said, Dustin, it's Dougie P.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like the Jaguars had a similar losing streak to like Philadelphia did last year. But the Jags, they haven't recovered from it. Philadelphia seems to have.
Yeah, and I was talking to a good friend of mine who's an Eagles fan, diehard Eagles fan, right? And we were talking about those parallels between the Eagles and the Jags, and it's like Doug Peterson's former team. Why are they like they're doing the same sort of thing but doing it better than you? Do something about it.
Right. I think the Eagles are a little bit more talented than Jacksonville, and I mean, look at Saquon Barkley. He's having himself a season.
Yeah. Oh, Saquon Barkley sure is. And for all the bad calls I've had this year, I'm feeling really good about Saquon.
Yeah. No, I will give him credit. He was higher on Saquon than I was.
2nd and goal for the Bengals.
Now it's 3rd and goal from about the 10. Mm-hmm.
That's Zach Moss.
That is Zach Moss.
Short run for Zach Moss. Still not used to seeing him in a Bengals jersey. Used to be a Gold Rush favorite in his Bills playing days.
Mm-hmm.
You'd see him out there, hanging out with Patrick Queen and all those guys. Trey
Devin
Lance,
Singletary.
Zach Wilson, Devin Singletary. Yeah. All right, 3rd and goal, Cincinnati. Joe Burrow taking the snap from the shotgun. Jamar Chase lined up single on the side. Burrow, plenty of time, throws middle.
Oh, bad pass. Bad pass. Seems like there was a little bit of miscommunication there.
Yeah, you'd like to think it's one of those situations where maybe he's putting it where only his receiver could make the play and not have the interception, but I think that's just,
Yeah,
it's a miscommunication.
Something's weird with that play.
Yeah. It came out of his hand weird. I don't know if he got hit.
But I mean, even if he gets it to where the receiver is, that's very risky territory.
Yeah.
But speaking of the 2021 draft class, Justin Fields is 3-0.
Oh, yeah. Justin Fields had one big play. Yeah, he had one big play all day.
And it was a slant that the receiver did most of the work on.
Yep, but Justin Fields doing something. So that's pretty cool. The Bengals settled for a field goal. We got 14-10. And a reminder, if you're enjoying our stream, this is something new Dustin and I have been doing, calling these games on Monday night. We're just here chilling out, talking football. Can you scoot a little to the left? There we go. and we are giving away a autographed extravaganza 8x10 football photo. And that's going to just be randomed off to everyone that sends a super chat our way during the night. So right now, the people who've done that, thank you all for supporting the stream. It's Chris Maxwell, Cali Traveler, Ian, and Jory. We're one of them is going to get this on random, and you have until the conclusion of the Jaguars game to send super chats to be in that drawing. And now it's just going to be continued. It's going to, I mean, it's really going to, the news coverage tomorrow is going to be all about Damar Hamlin having a heck of a game and about how Trevor Lawrence is done. And this is that interception that Trevor Lawrence threw to Damar Hamlin, that's going to haunt him. That's like a moment where, like, you could start to see your legacy falling apart. He needs to have a strong second half. Also, Jory, to what you're saying, we are stubborn and we'll stay with him for a bit. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Doug Peterson, though. I don't know. Yeah. Shad Khan gave Urban Meyer too much time.
Not even a full season, but that was way too much time.
Oh, and he's stuck with Gus Bradley for an eternity. Yeah. Can we both agree, though, Jory, Press Taylor's got to stop calling these plays? It's like, I was excited about Doug Peterson coming here because of what he did with Nick Foles and that Eagles team and got them to, like, overachieve. And that's not from Press Taylor.
Maybe the Jags just overachieved in the 2022 year.
Yeah. Well, looking at our poll here, we got, is this Doug Peterson's last game as the head coach of the Jags?
I don't know about that.
I think it probably is not. I'm with you.
But then again, I don't know what type of owner Shad Khan is in that regard. I know Tepper is.
Shad Khan he gives people a lot of chances. That's his deal. So.
Well, yeah, he didn't fire Urban Meyer immediately after the Columbus incident.
Right. In fact, he doubled down on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were at the game where Trey Lance broke his ankle. Oh, man. Yeah. We've
got another return.
It's trying to be dynamic out past down
the
25-yard line. All right, well, the Bengals trying to claw their way back into it. Huh? Claw, see what I did there? And we've got Jaden Daniels.
It's not funny.
I love it. I love my puns. Dustin hates my puns. I love them.
They're not creative.
They're so creative. And they're funny.
He likes to tell himself that.
I do. That's how it should have been. All right. Well, we got 5:20 to go in the half for the Commanders and the Bengals. Jaden Daniels in the shotgun. Single back. Takes the ball, throws left. It's caught, and we're out to the 30. Second and about 4.
Oh, it's Noah Brown who got it.
Noah Brown! Oh, yeah! I like Noah Brown. He was so good on Dallas. Very underrated.
And Houston. He had a big year in Houston last year.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Oh, they did a wildcat. Brian Robinson took the snap, and he kept it and ran with it. For about 4 yards, it's going to be a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Brian Robinson Jr. having a decent night. Brian Thomas Jr. not getting the ball at all.
Well, got one pass thrown to him that sailed over his head.
I know. This is rough. I was all ready to be like all rowdy and go Jags. I thought this score was going to be the other way around. I really did.
I really didn't. And who was right?
So far you.
But it doesn't matter if Josh Allen doesn't get me 4 more rushing yards.
Listen, I put my money where my mouth is, though. I'm going to show you my Dylan bet here. Dustin had his $10 bet that I got to get on the screen in a second, that we can talk a little bit about how it's playing out. But here was mine. And since I know the Jags, while I did put 10 on the Jaguars to win big, I also juiced it up for the Bills to win big. So I had two $10 bets. The Jaguars one paid out. They'd only let me do minus 7.5 of action. So I did take that, and it was a little bit over plus 500 payout. And to hedge it, I was like, the only way the Jaguars lose this game in my mind is if the Bills just like own them and the Jaguars like just don't show up to play. Unfortunately, that's what happened. But I hedged it with 10 to win 50 on Bills to win the game by 16.5. Now here's what's going to happen, because the universe is just cruel to me. I'm going to go through all of this suffering in this Jags game, and when Trevor Lawrence gets benched and they got the backup in later this game, they're getting ready to come back and kick off. Mac Jones comes in. Yeah, it's Mac Jones. When Mac Jones does, I had the poll about it earlier, but when Mac Jones is coming in, they'll creep back and make it so they just barely...
Jaden Daniels with a long pass to Scary Terry.
That was great. What a throw. Jaden Daniels showing up tonight on Monday Night Football. Let's talk a little bit more about this one. Scary Terry McLaurin making a move.
Yeah, and just gets it out in front of him. It's a nice long ball.
That is a great deep ball. I like Jaden Daniels because I enjoy watching him play, but I really did not see him as being successful for very long in this league. Maybe having like it's just so easy to make the RG3
right. You don't want him to have the RG3 arc.
Yeah. First and goal, Commanders. We're talking Commanders. Handoff up the middle.
No, it's Jaden Daniels who kept it.
Oh, he fooled me. All right, ETN for the Jags. First and 10, runs for 4 yards. We got 2nd and 6 coming up for the Jaguars. Well, Bengals are not getting an easy win tonight.
No, it does not look that way.
Is Spike Lee at the game? I thought I might have just seen Spike Lee in the crowd.
Possibly.
That would be interesting if that was him, because he's a big fan of my Knicks. Spike Lee's always courtside. He's probably the biggest Knicks fan there is. 2nd and 6 for the Jags. Trevor in the shotgun. Parker Washington, motion right. Fakes to ETN, rolls right, steps up, time, throws, midfield, caught. We got a reception. Christian Kirk with his first catch of the night, out of the bounds, over to the left, and to the left side. We're going to be working off the left hash on first down.
Once again, it's a little short, though. Lawrence isn't getting the balls, like, on his player today. They got to go down for him, or he's sailing them.
Let's see if the Jags can come out strong. Looking to see if Dougie P can make some moves from the half here. Can they adjust? Trevor taking the ball under center, 1st and 10. Bills jumped off sides but got back. We still haven't snapped it. And here comes handoff up the middle. ETN runs 2 yards, 3 yards, 4. And it's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Jags. Oh, he benched Josh Allen? Oh my gosh, Ian, that's crazy. Trevor takes the ball from the 50, throws short. For Luke Farrell, incomplete. He did get knocked over after the play. No flag. I think it's just incidental contact out there. All right, and we need to get back to the game and get our crowd pumped up for this. All right, we got 3rd and 6. Bills breaking the huddle. Well, I guess I'm not,
I mean, this is 4-down territory, absolutely.
It is.
And you're in Bills territory. Shot clock. Play clock going down. They get it off.
Trevor's got the ball in the pocket. Throws short left, caught just short.
That's not a first down.
That's not a first down.
Oh, but a generous spot.
A generous spot. They better get to the line. He didn't get there at all.
They call it a first.
Yeah, they call it a first. It definitely was not in my book. They got to run. Go, Trevor, go. We got to get
The
competitive
clock
in
is
this game.
stopped, so it might be they might be checking it with the chains. In the other game, the Commanders and Bengals are at the 2-minute warning of the first half. Oh, they said 4th and 1, so yeah.
Yeah, they got the spot right.
That one probably came in from New York.
Yeah, New York's like, hey, you got to make sure the Bills get the right spot there.
I mean, this isn't all bad calls against the Jaguars.
I don't know. The Jags are getting no help tonight.
They're not getting any help, but they also playing bad.
They're playing bad. Here we go, 4th and 1. We got to get this. Trevor's just going to keep it. We'll see what happens. They're crowding the line. Oh, no, he's going to hand it off up the right.
Oh, why did he go outside?
He's got a chance. He's got a chance. He goes.
Oh,
Finally,
that
he got
was
there.
so
horrible play calling. Fire Press Taylor. I'm so done with this.
And if you're going to do that, like, I don't know too much about Tanks Bigsby, but he doesn't strike me as an elusive back.
He's not. He's between the tackles.
Yeah, so why you don't bounce him outside?
And he has a fumbling problem. I don't want him in space trying to make a play. All right, well, whatever it was, it
worked.
1st and 10. Oh, it's so difficult to even get a first down. All right.
Hey, you're
Trevor
talking.
in the shotgun. 7 seconds on the shot. Here we go. Trevor bombs it left. It's caught. Christian Kirk. We're in the red zone.
And there might be a little extra on that.
I think we got a helmet-to-helmet hit. We're going to be half the distance to the goal. It's going to be 1st and goal, Jags.
So
there we go.
You were talking about it's hard to get a first down. My Panthers in the first 2 games were 2 for 22 on 3rd down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh. We're about to see what the call is here. Personal foul.
It's on the Bills.
As I said, half the distance to the goal. There's the call we needed.
Yep.
We got one. Okay.
And if your Jags stay competitive, Josh Allen can get those 4 more rushing yards I need.
Yeah, you're getting close.
I don't like the call.
I hate the call. That's a horrible call.
Where's the helmet-to-helmet hit?
There isn't one. This should not be a penalty. I'm in the forearm to the face. It's a forearm to the face on the inside. If it's anything. Here we go. First, I don't care. We got 1st and goal. Trevor is here. Operating from the 7-yard line. Bunch set. Looks like they're set up to run to the left. Fakes to ETN. Pops back.
He's going for him.
Back left. Touchdown! Touchdown, Jags! Brenton Strange brings it in. And the Jags are back in business. It's 34-9. What'd you think of Trevor on that play?
I know that was good, and you saw how the play was set up. That it was going to the left side there, and you felt like he was open. And yeah, Brenton Strange open in the back left corner of the end zone.
This is great. I'm glad to see something happening for Jacksonville. All right, getting ready.
Who's your kicker now?
The kick is up. And it's good. We got 34-10.
It's down to 24.
Jags have a chance. All right.
I mean,
Lloyd Christmas, where are you?
They could do score just enough to ruin your minus 16.5 for the Bills.
We're coming back. This is a momentum swing. You came down.
They're going to come back, and they're going to win by 17.
Yeah! There we go. Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Hey, I'll take all the positive momentum I can get right now. Let's rock. Wish I had more characters every time. I'm putting up a fun fantasy football poll for everyone as we're seeing Monday Night Football wind down, maybe getting into territory where your games are being decided. How are you doing in fantasy this week, Dust?
Not the greatest week for me. Yeah, last week wasn't fantastic either, but some of my winless teams, I was able to get a victory. So I don't know if Jamar Chase. Oh, it's making it close. Jamar Chase needs to do a bit more for me here. I'm projected to lose by 1 right now.
Let me know where you're at in fantasy football right now.
Somehow one of my worst teams is going to be 3-0.
Dave is poking pokes Jags logo with the stick. Come on, do something. That's so true. Do something, and they did.
They did do something.
They did do something. All right. I'm going to take a quick restroom.
Okay.
I'm going to take a quick restroom break, Dust. Can you take over for the Bills coming on the field?
Yep. All right.
All right.
So it's kicked, and it's a touchback from the dynamic kickoff. What a shock.
And real quick before I go, if you leave us a super chat, you are in a drawing for this 8x10 at the end of the stream. I'll see you guys.
So yeah, Jags, this is a big defensive stop for them. They haven't stopped the Bills the entire game. No time is better than the present to start with a defensive stop. Josh Allen takes the snap, gives it to James Cook. Cook bouncing it to the left side and is only able to get 1 yard on the play, taken down by Josh Hines Allen. Yeah, it looked like he was trying to sift through the line there, find a gap, but the Jaguars did a good job maintaining gap integrity there, and he wasn't able to find anything. But yeah, the Jaguars have to find an answer to this Bills offense. And I need Josh Allen to get 4 more rushing yards. All right, Allen throws, completes it. And he gets to the 49-yard line. That's Mac Hollins. Yeah, that's not what the Jags want right there. They have not had an answer for the Bills' passing attack all day. And it's just a simple slant route. It's a simple slant route. They've been doing this all day. Josh Allen just fits it in there, and they get another additional 5 to 7 yards after the catch. All right, not shotgun this time. Josh Allen up at the center. Snaps the ball, gives it to Ray Davis, and he's hit immediately, but able to fall forward for about 2 more yards. So it's about a pickup of 3. We're looking at a 2nd and 7 here. All right. Looks like the Bengals couldn't get it into the end zone, so Evan McPherson's coming out for a short field goal before the half. Josh Allen under center at the 50-yard line. It is a 2nd and 7. And fakes the handoff to Cook. Oh, and here goes Josh Allen, and my bet pays out. Woo! But sorry, Jaguars. It's about a 20-yard run by Josh Allen. Maybe a little less than that. Might have been more like 15. It's a bootleg to the right. And yeah, Jaguars weren't able to set the edge. And when you can't set the edge and the opposing quarterback is Josh Allen, he's going to pick up yards. The Bengals got the field goal, so they've decreased the Washington lead to 8 with 22 seconds left in the half. Allen hands it off to James Cook, who knifes through the middle, trying to get more yards. It's about a 12-yard pickup. And another Bills first down. This is not what the Jaguars wanted. The Jaguars needed to get a defensive stop, and they are very close to the red zone now. Yeah, just good patient running by James Cook there. He's been kind of waiting. He's been doing some of those body punch runs, trying to wear this Jaguars defense down, so you might be able to see some of his runs start to get a little bit more yardage on it. Bills setting up with a first down at the Jaguars' 23-yard line. It's James Cook with another one. Gets about 5 on that run. Getting ready for the second down play. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing with the Commanders against the Bengals right now. I mean, against the Giants last week, they couldn't get a touchdown, but yeah, they kneel it into halftime, and they've been playing very well today. But speaking of very well, playing very well, the Bills have it right now. Allen scrambling out, gets a few more yards and picks up the first. It's going to be first down at about the Jaguars' 15-yard line. Yeah, the Jaguars not really offering much in the ways of defense here. Bills just imposing their wills, going down the field at will against the Jags. And they have it at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. They are in the red zone with a 1st and 10. Allen gives it to Cook, and they stop him for no gain. Yeah, was unable to find a hole there. Got stuffed right at the line. Yeah. Dylan can't bear to watch.
Yep.
As we wind past the halfway mark of the quarter, there's 6:10 left in the third. Jaguars got to do something here. Got to come up with a fumble, an interception, anything. I mean, even if the Bills only put up 3 points here, it's really making it pretty much out of reach. And Josh Allen finds a way to weave through. Pump fakes. He slides down after a gain of 5. So this is going to be about a 3rd and 5. Yeah, and we were talking about it that the Bills were being very successful through the air. Well, now Josh Allen's been ripping off some runs on the ground. They were doing a pretty good job containing that earlier in the game, but it might have been more because the receivers were open, so he didn't have to run. We wind under 5.5 minutes in the third quarter. It's a 3rd and 6. Huge play for Jacksonville here. Josh Allen has it. Looking, surveying, staying in the pocket, throws into the end zone, and it's incomplete. Incomplete with no laundry on the field.
That's good. That's a good way to put it. No laundry on the field. I like that. I am drinking a Polar Seltzer, premium black cherry.
Okay, that's pretty good. Trevor Lawrence warming up on the sideline. I think Tyler Bass is coming in. He is coming in, and he's kicking a field goal.
All right, we'll take that, I guess.
I mean, it puts it back up to 27. And the field goal is good, so yes, it is a 4-possession game.
That's just rough.
At what point?
They took a lot of time off the clock.
They took a ton of time off the clock. It kept running because Josh Allen kept those run plays going.
Yeah.
And I have to say that my bet has not officially paid out yet. The Bills do have to lose by more than 3 for it not to pay off.
We're getting close, though, that's for sure. At least maybe you can hit your bet if the Jaguars are going to lose the game.
Yeah. Seems likely at this point.
Looks like people are doing well in their fantasy. So I put up the poll and asked you guys how fantasy football's been going for you this week. Because it's Monday night, right? So the games are going to be winding down and everything. So what I was looking for here is to see, like, there's 2 Monday night games going on. What are you hoping for? Are you you have a chance to make a comeback and win your fantasy game? Are you just sitting there hoping that there's no offense and that the games will just end? So, we got some chat for me to catch up on. You won your matchup 143-95. That's impressive, Ian. Nice. I wish it would let me reply to regular comments, but it doesn't.
It only lets you reply to super chats.
It only lets me reply to super chats and only for a tiny window.
Oh.
It's annoying. Oh, nice. Mahomes, Breece Hall. So Ian's telling us about his team. Mahomes, Breece Hall, Aaron Jones. Yeah, you got some. Zeke Elliott? Yeah, okay.
So the Cowboys, contenders or pretenders?
Oh, pretenders. I've been so off the Cowboys. That was my lock of the week, was Ravens winning that game.
He did say that. He said it was going to be a lopsided win.
I said this game was going to be a lopsided win.
Well, yeah, you were wrong on this one. You were right about the Ravens.
As long as I hit my bet, I mean, I kind of analyzed the game correctly. I was like, this game will be a route one direction or the other. It just didn't break. The route did not break the way I wanted it to. Oh, it's painful. Jory, are you still, yeah, oh, Cali Traveler saying, talk up the Bills more?
Oh, Dylan's not going to talk up the Bills.
Dustin can talk about the Bills.
I mean, I felt like I talked about the Bills a little bit on that last drive.
Here, let's talk about going to that stadium. Hi, Mark.
Yeah.
Because I've been there twice. That you've been there. We went to
once.
the Panthers game.
Yeah, once for me.
It's a very rowdy atmosphere.
It was cold. We went in December.
Yeah, so the fans there, they just love their team so much. It feels very similar to actually a Detroit Lions game, except it's outdoors.
Right.
So a lot of the interact. All right, Trevor's back on the field. Let's go. 21-13, by the way, the Bengals scored. First and 10, Jags. Getting ready. Trevor's in the shotgun. Hands off. Up the middle. ETN's got
big
space.
hole.
There we go.
There we go.
Go. Move. Second and 1 coming up.
8-yard run for ETN.
Oh, man. I'm glad I've got a couple different things to look at here because I think the national broadcast, according to stuff on Twitter and everything too, is just showing they're finding sad Jags fans in the audience at the Bills game. I would be a meme. If I had gone to this game, I would be a meme. Here we go, second and 1. Trevor in the shotgun. Takes it.
No, it's play action.
Wow, play action throws left. It's caught by Kirk and out of bounds. Hit out of bounds, actually.
Fumbled the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, from the illegal hit out of bounds made him fumble. No flags, though. It's first and 10.
They don't call that on receivers.
See?
He's
needling me. He's needling me.
You know they only call that on quarterbacks.
It's true. And, to a point that you've said many times, they called that only on quarterbacks, but never on Cam Newton. He never got a call.
Yeah, running quarterbacks, it's well known that they don't get those calls.
You know what? A lot of them do. Trevor Lawrence in the pocket.
Oh no.
Oh. Tell
Bills,
what happened, Dustin.
Bills get him off the right edge.
What happened.
Yeah, just off the right edge of the line. Bad blocking. Comes right in and sacks them. Cam Robinson's got to have better protection than that.
I really wanted all you guys to enjoy watching a Jags game with me where the Jags are playing well and I'm excited. They're doing nothing right.
I mean...
Oh, he twisted him down a little bit.
No.
I'm looking for anything.
You don't want that penalty.
I don't. It's better for football for that not to be called. I'm looking for anything here. Second and 20. Trevor, heave it. Chuck it. He throws it short again.
Throw 10 yards.
Yeah,
got half the yardage back.
Yeah, 11 to Parker Washington. We talked about... excuse me. We talked about Parker Washington earlier in the stream, the Penn State product. I can't hear. Trevor, stop it. Like, he's letting the crowd know that their noise is affecting him, and that is not the right thing to do. What did I think of, hey, Dust, we got a little fantasy question in the chat.
Yeah.
Quentin Johnson.
Quentin Johnson.
I don't really have many thoughts on him. Do you have any?
I wouldn't bid a lot on him. Maybe stash him on your bench. Herbert being out, though, is a big detriment to his value.
Jawan Jennings. That's the
yeah,
pick.
That's a sneaky pick.
All right, Trevor throws. Kirk first down, and I think he got there.
I think it's 1 yard short.
DeMar Hamlin saying it's short. I think Kirk got there on the slide. They're calling fourth down, no?
Yeah, his head was down before. It's like a 4th and 1.
I am...
Time to do Tank Bigsby to the outside again.
Oh, gosh. Press Taylor is going to, he's going to call, a draw or something dumb like that, and they will get sacked before the handoff even happens.
Yeah, so this is like 4th and inches here.
This is it. This is the game, guys. 4th and 1. This is the last gasp. Trevor's at the line. He's not doing well with the noise here. Hands off tackle. Right,
they get it. ETN has it for about a 2 yard gain.
Gabe Davis is getting into it over there. They got a little bit locked up. Lewis and Gabe Davis going at it, but they seem to pull away. No flags.
Minute and a half left in the third.
So
you want to see them get the touchdown before the end of the third. Be ideal for clock conservation, but they're gonna need all the time they can get if they want to pull this one off. But I mean, it's possible that the Jaguars are playing one of the best teams in the AFC right now.
We got to check this out. 1st and 10. Trevor empty backfield.
And it looks like the Bills are showing blitz.
His protection. It's going to be a swarm. He's got to get it off quick. Throw! All right, throws it off left. He got it off, and it's incomplete. It's nowhere near Brenton Strange. Oh,
it's better. Gosh. That had strip sack written all over it, though.
But he got the... I don't know if Rousseau was able to actually affect the pass. It was like a millisecond away from a disaster.
Yep.
But I don't know if he actually even impacted the throw at all. I think Trevor might just make a bad throw. 2nd and 10. Come on,
or he knew it was coming quick and he just had to get rid of it.
Could be. Bigsby's in the game.
Which is good. It's good pocket awareness if that's what he did.
Let's see. Let's see what they do here. 2nd and 10, Jags. All right. Jags have it. And
timeout by Buffalo.
I love that. Oh, that's great. Okay. So here's what I love about that timeout. They're a little bit scared about what the Jaguars might be doing, or they made a mistake and they wanted to just burn a timeout for it. So that's awesome.
Well, at this point in the game, you're spotting them 27 points. Why are you gonna get beat over the top if you have like an incorrect personnel on or something like that?
Yeah, but they made a mistake at least.
Well, sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's something going wrong with the Bills that made them burn a timeout. That's good for me. I'm taking any. Give me Dustin. What you were? Okay, here's what I'm gonna go with. Dustin was there with me. We were side by side in the thick of this Chargers game.
Wild card playoff.
Yeah,
yep.
And it was such a rowdy atmosphere, and everyone kind of felt that momentum. Didn't you feel the momentum shift
absolutely,
there?
yeah.
You feeling any of that now?
No.
How do the Jags make this a game?
Quick scores. And if they're gonna make the comeback here, the defense has to get turnovers.
Yeah.
And they have not stopped the Bills on a single possession. The Bills have not punted once in this game.
I'm checking out the chat. I've just been kind of looking at Dave. That's hilarious. I can pin one. That's kind of cool. I'm going to pin this for a second and just Dave, let me know how that looks, by the way. But Dave said something kind of funny. I was talking about Dustin, think about it. I saw like they're posting. Who's on Twitter right now with me? Like they're posting all this stuff about like Jaguars fans in Trevor Lawrence wigs, like making funny faces. Think of the Jaguars meme. There's some guy. He's like going like, and he's in a Jaguar shirt. He became like a classic meme. We're gonna get one of those from tonight. I'm telling you, if I was at that game and I was wearing a big Trevor Lawrence wig and doing my Jaguars thing, I would probably have been the meme. Dave said, Dylan is a primetime meme would heal America, and it cracked me up. The Jags were in the middle of a play, so I couldn't comment on it, but it's pretty funny. All right, so Ian's talking about Ian and Callie are having an interesting talk about fantasy and waivers. Have you thought about waiver wire pickups at all yet, Dustin?
Really just Juwan Jennings.
That's who you're talking.
Yeah, there's not a lot. Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
Eckler returning the kick. All right, we're at the Commanders game. Eckler going.
And he returns it to the Bengals 31-yard line.
What is going on, Cincinnati? We have a problem here. What's happening? You have, in my opinion, the best quarterback in football, and you're about to be 0-3. Losing at home on Monday night to the Commanders.
And the Commanders, if they win this one, they're 2-1.
The best thing this franchise ever did was, like, in my time of watching them, is, like, have Mark Brunell lead them to one playoff win. But look at this. I've got him signing a Washington helmet, which is pretty sweet.
Jaguars picked up a first down while you were...
I was too busy on the Commanders angle with that kickoff return. Now I'm so glad the Jaguars have a first down. All right, we are all about the Jags game here. 1st and 10. Probably the last play of the quarter, unless there's...
Yeah, I think that, yeah. If there's an incomplete pass, but odds are this is the last play of the quarter.
Yep, 17-7. It's so hard to do on sides anymore. It's like impossible.
Right.
So. All right, Trevor takes the ball, throws short outside.
Brian Thomas
takes,
got the first down.
Oh, that is a
got
yak
it.
play.
Got it to the 8.
That is a yak play. Yards after catch.
Now, if I were the Jags, I'd be hurrying up, trying to get another play before the end of the quarter.
No, why are they not hurrying up? They're going to let the quarter run out.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Dustin, I can't handle that. Can you tell them just how bad of a decision that was to let the clock run out? And I just need to, like, hold my head in my hands for a minute.
I mean, you're down 27. If you're really trying to win the game here, you're trying to preserve as much time as possible. And you basically, if you have another play called at the end of that, you can get almost a free play because the execution of your play will go past the 0-second mark. And that won't bleed into the next quarter, so you're gaining time. And it was just not well planned out by the Jaguars. They had 9 seconds. They could have hurried up to the line, got another play in, but instead they don't.
I need a little support. We got Jaguars Kitty here, hanging out with us the rest of the stream now. Just gonna sit right here in this cup holder. This is bad. This is really bad.
Well, the third quarter just ended there. We've got the Commanders and Jaden Daniels at the 21-yard line of the Bengals, the 1st and 10.
Let's talk about the interesting game. Jaden Daniels has the ball, handoff up the middle.
That's Brian Robinson for about 2.
Do you guys know how hard it is to have Brian Thomas Jr. and Brian Robinson Jr. playing at the same time on offense? I think that's why I messed up earlier, because I was thinking of Commanders and just misspoke.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. All right.
Or your mind is not as acute as mine.
Oh, that's definitely not the reason. All right. Thinking of doing a trade, Ian. How about 2nd and 8 for Jaden Daniels? After this play, I want to talk trade targets.
Trade Johnston for Jennings, absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing. Thanks, Dustin. And we got Jaden Daniels moving. I am so impressed with Jaden Daniels tonight, Dustin.
Yeah, he's playing well.
He's open in the league. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, I would definitely trade Johnston for Jennings.
If Dustin is... Okay. Yeah.
Johnston has lost value since Herbert is dealing with the ankle injury.
And, the Niners, like, if Jennings is... Yeah, I'm with Dustin on this one.
Now, if Herbert's out for a while, do you think the Chargers target Ryan Tannehill?
No, I think they target Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, okay, yeah.
Unless he... Actually, let's talk about this.
I mean, it could be a perfect audition for him right here.
The Mac Jones audition is coming up, guys. Just wait for it. Just wait for the Jaguars to make one more mistake. Trevor throws a red zone pick, and it's Mac Jones the rest of the game. Mac comes in, leads 2 touchdown drives, and gets traded.
I mean, maybe.
Here we go. All right, 1st and goal, Jags. We're starting the 4th quarter. Let's go. We got to score on this play. Trevor hands it off up the middle, and here we go.
3-yard gain.
40 seconds. And no urgency to get back to the line. No one's even trying. So, to Dustin's point, why I got so depressed at the end of the 3rd quarter when they didn't try to run another play, they are bleeding clock, and you just need more time. You're down 27
It's
points.
4 possessions.
Right.
That takes like a
You
whole
need
half to get.
Yeah. And all right, 2nd and goal. Trevor, there's a false start in this play. Walker Little totally moved early. It might have been the guard next to him and him. A false start. Now, you wasted that much clock.
And you just lose the yardage you gained.
Here's what's going on in this game. Credit to the Buffalo Bills crowd. Trevor, all game, I've heard him, like I've read his lips. I can't hear. He's saying, I can't hear. I can't hear. All night long, this rowdy crowd in Buffalo it's like just too much. They can't handle it, and there's miscommunications and protection. So Trevor's trying to get to the line. He's trying to call an audible, and Press Taylor's saying some crap in his ear that he should probably tune out. Here we go. 2nd and goal.
And the Commanders got a touchdown.
Trevor throws. End zone!
Incomplete.
Threw a rocket in there for Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis having the worst revenge game in the history of attempting to have a revenge game. Does he even? He has like what, 1 catch?
He has 1 catch, I think.
All right, I'm gonna do a little digging. All right, 3rd and goal. Trevor trying to do something. There's holding. It's a back foot throw. Oh,
incomplete.
Kirk made a play on it. Oh, it was there. Ingram and DeMar Hamlin broke it up. I loved Kirk's fight for the ball. He should have had it.
Oh, it just bounced off his helmet. He should have had that.
Why can't Trevor Lawrence's receivers catch incredibly thrown balls? Like, actually looking at it again, I think that was a really good pass.
Yeah, under the pressure, too.
Under the pressure, he takes the hit. Okay. I'm just going to change my Twitter name to Fire Press Taylor. That is what I'm doing after tonight. This is offensive
or at least
play
get the hashtag trending or something.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm putting it in our chat first. Fire Press Taylor.
The Commanders, meanwhile, 28-13.
Yeah, 4th and goal. Here we go.
Oh, that's a false
Another
start.
false start on Walker Little. My goodness.
That's undisciplined. You cannot be undisciplined in this situation.
Come on, Jags Beanie Boo. You're supposed to be a good luck charm. This is a actual TY licensed. It's not a Jaguars Beanie Boo, but I mean, come on, it's the same colors and it's a Jaguar, so I call it a Jaguars Beanie Boo. My kids are super into these, so that they got me this because it's like all Jaguars colors. Oh, yeah. All right, 4th and goal. 4th and goal from like the backyard. Now false start again. He false started again.
They didn't call it.
They didn't call
it.
it.
Von Miller sacked him.
I'm so done. They got away with a false start. It's like Jawan Taylor was back on the team.
Couldn't even get the throw off.
I've never been so mad to make $40 because I lost the 10 of the Jags, but I'm making 50 on the Bills. Like,
sure.
Ugh. Brutal.
Dun.
Von Miller takes him down. Tell me about your thoughts on Von Miller. You've had some experiences with the Panthers.
You know what? No.
Oh, he just said no.
I mean, I'll admit.
Did I hit a nerve there?
Well,
yeah.
There's a big difference. A Week 3 game versus the Super Bowl.
What's the score now? Good point.
37-10. Yeah.
Was there a score in the other game?
Yeah, it's 28-13.
That's what Dan Grata and Nancy are here. Hey, great game. Yeah. Yeah, it's brutal, Nancy. This is awful. I'm watching the Jags just implode in real time. Here's my thing. Oh, okay.
Well, it's kind of almost feeling a little bit like 2017, where that was the outlier year, and now 2022 was the outlier year.
Oh, Dustin.
Got to have sustained success. Sustained success.
All right, can we talk about how much the Bengals suck? Can we?
I mean,
they're down 28-13
to the Commanders.
I mean,
they are returning the dynamic kickoff, though. Oh, it only got it to the 22-yard line.
Man. So, my really close friend Charlie is a huge Bengals fan. And Charlie, if for some reason you're watching this tomorrow, I feel for you too, man. But I'm going through the same thing with the Jags. It sucks.
You do know if the Bengals and Jags play each other, the Bengals would destroy them, though.
Totally. I'm watching them lose to a Bills team that's not even good.
I mean,
the Bills are not good. They're doing nothing this year. This is okay, everybody. This is the Jags being abysmally bad. This is not the Bills being good. What?
Well, let's take a look forward to the game slate next week. Let's take a look at some of those games and see what we think will happen.
Oh, on week 4?
In week 4, yeah. I was actually going to bring it up because we're talking about how much pretenders the Cowboys are. Thursday Night Football, they play the Giants, and they historically destroy the Giants. So
they are going to lose to the Giants on Thursday Night.
It is in New York, so.
Can the Cowboys start 0-4? Go Lions!
Oh, Andy Dalton revenge game next week.
Bengals Panthers. Oh my gosh. I can't even call this. This is brutal. Dustin, you're play-by-play. I'm color.
All right, cool. Josh Allen takes it, hands it off to James Cook, taken down for a loss of 1.
Well, the Jaguars' defense finally showed up in the fourth quarter.
With 14 minutes left in the game, yeah.
I want to see Trevor get mad. I want to see Trevor say something that's like angry at the podium and not just like a politician.
I mean, he's the leader of the team. He got mad last week and said we suck.
Yeah, but he said we suck.
Yeah.
I wanted to be like, we suck. You know.
Did you hear Antonio Pierce after losing to the Panthers?
Yeah. Here we go.
Ray Davis, huge hole up the middle, gets 10. So it's a 3rd and 1.
All right, new poll coming up. Who should the Jaguars draft number 1 overall?
Oh, and the Jaguars get the Texans next week. We know they lose to the Texans a lot.
They actually do very well against the Stroud-era Texans. They beat them twice last year.
No, they split.
They split?
Yeah, remember they got obliterated in week 3, and then they beat them with the kicker.
I'm mixing up years, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the kicker kicked the kick short. They were wearing red.
Oh my gosh! And don't get me started. All right, here we go. Josh Allen on 3rd and 1.
They got him. Lots of 2.
Here's the thing. The
they're expecting the run right now.
Yeah, I know. And all
why would the Bills? They're running the clock out. Why would they bother throwing the ball?
4th down play was so rough. Well, T. Higgins did something for the Bengals.
Yeah. T. Higgins' first game back this season.
That's what the Jags should do. They should trade for T. Higgins midseason.
Is it worth it at this point?
Yeah, because of Trevor. Oh, absolutely. T. Higgins, the Bengals need to unload him.
You were really big on trying to get T. Higgins in the offseason.
Forever. Yeah. We're getting ready.
So this is the Bills' first punt of the day. And it's a timeout by Jacksonville?
No!
Oh, no, Buffalo. Buffalo calls time. I'm like, why would Jacksonville call time there?
All right, back to the poll. And sorry, everyone talking in the chat. I was talking the game. I haven't had a good chance to glance yet. I'm going to review the chat in just a moment because, well, there's nothing exciting in the Jaguars game to talk about. I'm going to put a quick poll up, though. What position should the Jags draft in the upcoming, essentially having the number 1 overall pick?
I mean, they're competing with the Bengals right now.
How weird. The Jets are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
No, they're not.
The Jets are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Jets are not winning the Super Bowl. That is it.
No, I feel it. Who's winning the Super Bowl, Dustin? The Chiefs?
Chiefs 49ers.
I don't even want to watch a Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl. I don't like those teams. I don't like both either of them really. I am big on. I like these teams that kind of pop out of nowhere. I'm excited to see what the Vikings.
Lions, Vikings, yeah,
the
Vikings.
Vikings, like that is a team that's just like.
I would love to see Sam Darnold come out of nowhere and lead the Vikings to their first Super Bowl ever. But
why?
Like, it would just be a good storyline.
Any Panthers Darnold experience connection there? Or?
No.
Okay. I mean, I guess.
I'd like to.
I don't think Sam Darnold's good.
I don't think he's as bad as he's portrayed, though. He's just never had a good situation. And he had a good situation in San Francisco, but he never got to play. Think about it. It was the Jets and the hapless Panthers that he. And even in 2022, when they had Steve Wilkes as their quarterback, like, Sam Darnold actually, like, played decently. Like, they almost made the playoffs with a 7-10 record. Because the NFC South was so bad that year. We were up 21-10 against the Bucks and could have won that game and gotten into the playoffs, but didn't do it.
Yeah. That was weird.
That was a very weird year.
All right, catch it up on the chat. The poll is now up. Who is the Jags' new coach next year? Yeah, Nancy. So Bill Belichick will never coach the Jaguars.
What if Ben Johnson maybe?
Oh my gosh. Yes, Ben Johnson. That's what I want.
Will the Jags pay him enough money to go away from
trade.
Now? He did turn down the Commanders, but maybe he would want to work with Trevor Lawrence.
No, all he wants is money, and Shad Khan is loaded. Like he got tagged for wanting too much compensation. I was like, you guys don't want to pay for a coach. All right. Anyway, going down. Yeah. I would love Bill. Guys, I would be over the moon for Bill Belichick.
Belichick is not going to the Jaguars. He's going to the Giants or the Cowboys.
There you go. Tell him why.
I am more of a believer that he'll go to the Giants because of his former connections with the team. And maybe Dallas because of just the whole America's team thing and its high visibility and whatnot.
Cali Traveler, Niners fan. Yeah, it's just, your team's kind of boring to me. I don't know. I'm just not a Brock Purdy believer. Here's what I will say. I like the defense. The defense of the Niners is great.
And you can't deny that Kyle Shanahan schemes up a good offense.
I just want Kyle Shanahan. Frankly, I think Trevor Lawrence will get traded over to San Francisco at some point, and Kyle Shanahan's going to be like, oh, I have a quarterback that is built like a quarterback. He's been trying to make these, Matt Ryan never should have won an MVP. He made Matt Ryan overachieve beyond Matt Ryan's.
Yeah, well, and then you saw Matt Ryan on the Colts, yeah.
And Matt Ryan, frankly, post Shanahan was just not good.
Yeah.
Anyway, checking back. Could come home. Yeah.
I don't think Belichick's going back to
the Giants?
New England.
To New England. No.
Yeah, not New England.
No.
Especially with Gerard Mayo there now.
Man, if the Dolphins plummet, could he beat Shula's record while coaching the Dolphins? Would he do that?
Are the Dolphins really Belichick's type of team? I feel like the Giants kind of more are because they focus more on defense.
Yes. But if Belichick coaches again, he wants to beat Shula's record, and it's a legacy thing?
It'd be interesting if he did it on the team that Shula coached, but...
I think it's Giants. Trevor just took a horrible sack with no protection. This is a nightmare. Pull him. You pull him not because he's not doing a job. You pull him at this point so he doesn't get hurt.
You would love to just get a high ankle sprain in this meaningless...
They did that last year.
And there's total holding on Cam Robinson.
Cam Robinson is worthless. What is wrong with Cam Robinson tonight? Trevor's looking to throw, dumps off, ETN.
1 yard.
1 yard. I hope it's incomplete to stop the clock. Nope.
It's running. He caught that.
All
Caught that 1 yard pass.
1 yard ETN. That's how we started the stream tonight.
Travis 1 yard ETN.
Yep, just like his jersey number.
Bengals got into the red zone in the other game.
And anyone who's joining tonight, the super chats, all right? If you jump in at the end of the Jaguars game, or frankly, I'll stay on for the end of the Bengals game, especially if it's close. Anyone who contributes to the stream is going to be in a drawing for this given out to everyone.
Oh,
Super chat
ETN,
over
more like 8
$4.99
yards.
and up. And the Jags coming up on a 4th and a mile.
They might punt here. Might punt
If you
and just
punt,
signal defeat.
It
looks like they're staying on,
I mean,
at
Dustin,
least.
to your point, they signaled defeat when they didn't hurry up at the end of the third quarter.
Right.
At which point you pull your quarterback. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is kind of like a Ferrari that's been a rental car. You know, so you rent the Ferrari and you're like, hey, I have a rental on this. I'm gonna like just see what it can do and mess around with like flooring the pedal on it. You don't do that with a Ferrari. Like, pull him out of the game.
And they call the timeout.
Fine, take a timeout to pull Trevor out and put him back. Trevor looks mad. Yes, mad Trevor. Okay, do you remember when they lost to Russell Wilson in the Broncos in London?
Yep.
Trevor got mad after that game, and then they went on a run and like were almost unstoppable, and then had that playoff game, and then they seriously gave the Chiefs a run for the money.
Jamal Agnew fumbled that ball. If he hadn't fumbled that ball,
Dustin. Yeah.
they would have been in that game.
I know. All right. Well, thanks for engaging in the poll. Trade for Sean McVay. Yeah, that's my thing. I kind of just dropped that in the poll without talking about it, but I think the Jags need to trade whatever their first round draft pick is for a coach if they're going to move
Sean
on from
McVay was like toying with retirement. Is that really who you want to trade for?
Sean McVay's toying with retirement because Walker Little false started again. 4th and 10. Trevor throws, takes a huge hit. Passes incomplete for Brian Robinson Jr.
Thomas.
Oh my gosh. It's so hard when Brian Robinson is playing at the same time. This is brutal. Tell us about how nice it is for the Panthers.
Well, the Bengals might have just gotten a touchdown.
Oh, did they? Okay, let's
incomplete.
switch to the Bengals, yeah.
It was refreshing to actually see some offensive competence because it had been 18 games since I had seen that.
Yeah.
So.
Right. I was with Dustin. The Panthers scored a touchdown. It was their first lead in like what?
279 days.
We got 3rd and goal. Bengals. Burrow single back. Takes the snap, throws right, end zone caught! Higgins, is he down? It looked like he's out, incomplete.
They're saying out.
Out of bounds. The old force out rule might have helped him there.
Maybe. Let's see.
So Higgins is
the elbow comes down out of bounds.
Totally. Yep.
He didn't get the other foot down before the elbow hits.
Yeah, he didn't get like a shin or anything. Like
Yeah,
I was hoping that shin dragged.
No.
That would have been a touchdown though.
It would have, yep. Or even his butt or something like that. But nope. So they're going to be faced with a 4th and goal. 4th and goal. Here it goes.
Tom Brady to the Dolphins, guys. Danny Dimes to the Jags. Oh, don't give me Danny Dimes. 4th and goal.
All right, here he goes.
Burrow throws end zone.
I think that's a touchdown. It's ruled a touchdown.
Touchdown! Bengals.
All right, Bengals trying to make it a game, unlike the Jags.
I know. Bengals are playing to make a comeback. Jags, I don't know what the Jags are doing. Like, can anyone explain to me why you don't play to win but keep your starting quarterback in? The only reason, Dustin, this is actually super scary for the Jags.
Okay.
The only reason to do that is you're either A, punishing your quarterback, which is the dumbest thing you could do, or the chemistry with the quarterback and the receivers is so bad they need to use the remaining time as like
as
a preseason game.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And as the Bills extend their lead, they'll pull their starters, so it's easier to get chunk plays and stuff.
Right.
And they treat it like a preseason game.
Oh, so the Commanders might have gone off sides on the extra point. Oh,
Yeah.
no, false start.
Oh, false start. Well, bad job, Bengals.
Yeah, that's going to make it harder for McPherson. And he needs to get this extra point to keep it a one-possession game.
Loving you guys interacting in the chat. I'm sorry I haven't been as responsive as I normally would be. You tell them about this play. I'm just going to get caught.
All right, Josh Allen. It looks like there was a false start. Oh, it's Mitch Trubisky in now. So the Bills have beaten the Jaguars to the punch, and they have missed Trubisky in. They have their backup in.
Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. So guys, for those just joining, I saw we had some newer viewers out there on the stream, and what's cool about that? Sorry, I just got a message. Trevor needs a coach. Yes, Nancy, 100%.
Trubisky moves Samuel in motion, hands it off to Ray Davis, who gets about 2 yards on 1st and 15. As we wind under 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
So, catching up a little bit more on the chat.
The Bengals have made it an 8-point game officially.
So Cali Traveler saying Tyreek the Jags, give him a pass catcher. What would you think of something crazy like a mid-season? Like, you probably can't get Tyreek, but it's like a mid-season trade. Would you? I think T Higgins is the trade target. Would you throw next year's first, knowing it's going to be high, at T Higgins to salvage this?
I mean, possibly. The defense has been bad though. Ray Davis runs for about 5.
Right. Trevor needs a new haircut. No, I love the long hair. So, actually, Blaine Gabbert had the same thing going on for his rookie year, and then he cut it, and I just was like, no, keep the long hair. That's distinctive. No, keep the hair as long as he can. I'd say keep the hair. Boo, Nancy. Nancy, Deion Sanders to the Dallas Cowboys. That's the big thing. I
you
think,
mean Shooter Sanders?
No. Deion Sanders moving from coaching in college to coaching the Cowboys.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because we're talking a lot in the chat about coaching and what the Jaguars should do from a coaching perspective.
Yeah.
And any speculation about the Jags coaching search is way more interesting than whatever's happening in this game.
Looks like they're coming out for a field goal. Tyler Bass going to kick another one, get them to a 40-burger.
Oh, boy. Is this funny?
It is, yes.
So, in the game that's interesting...
You might not want to cut it yet. They're going to put more points on the board.
Yeah, good point. So, Tyler Bass, to put the final nail in the coffin that's already had many nails in it, he's going to make this kick from...
He got it from... Yeah, it was probably about a 30-something yarder.
Gosh, the
40 to 10.
The Jags' best play of this game was a missed extra point on the Bills' opening drive.
Right, yeah, they blocked it.
So we're talking a little bit about some of the calls that we had earlier. Dust, do you need a break, by the way?
I'm good.
Okay, are you okay if I take a break?
Go for it.
Okay, what I was going to show real quick just for the people who joined. So I bet the Jags I wanted to bet the Jags minus 16.5. They wouldn't give me the action. You weren't able to go more than 7.5.
They would have loved to give you the action.
Yeah, and I would have taken it. So my $10 would have been wasted either at minus 7.5 or at minus 16.5. But to hedge it, I did the Bills, and I juiced it all the way because I knew if they won, it would be a rout. So I kind of had the right read on the game. I said if the Jaguars lose, they're going to get annihilated. I'm hoping it's...
You need your cheers.
That totally broke my flow. Getting the crowd noise going again.
All right, in the other game, Jaden Daniels throws, completes it to Scary Terry to the 45-yard line.
Send Daboll to Jacksonville. Ooh, Nancy, what do you think? Who's worse? Nancy, I have not been able to spend a ton of time with the Giants this season. How are you feeling as a Giants fan about Daboll right now? Dan, you're funny, man. Yeah, we're pretty much watching the good name now. Dustin, don't even... I'll work on changing our backdrop. Can I work on changing our backdrop? Are you okay just kind of talking about the
Sure.
Bengals and Commanders game? That's what we're doing. Yeah. I'm going to probably throw on a Jag shirt and we're going to talk about the Commanders game. Because I still support my team. But, yeah, it's not fun for you guys to hear us talk about the Jags game anymore. So we're going to talk about the Bengals. Commanders, 2nd and 10. What's going on?
2nd and 10. Jaden Daniels calling signals. Out of the pistol. Fakes the handoff to Brian Robinson. Rolls out, throws, complete, but a yard short. It's to Zach Ertz. Yard short of the first down.
Yeah, Zach Ertz is out there.
Oh, it looks like they might be hurrying up to the line, trying to maximize the time in the third quarter, unlike some other team we know.
I know. That killed me. I could not believe that.
Then Jaden Daniels rolls out. Oh, makes a defender miss and gets the first down.
Jaden, of course my mind has been on the Jags all night, but Jaden Daniels is really impressive.
He's having a good game tonight, that's for sure. Yeah, he's got a guy in the backfield, makes a miss, and gets that first down yardage. Almost falls over, juking himself out. Oh, it looks like Mac Jones is officially in for the Jags.
Let's go, Mac. Mac hands it off, and there's a 13-yard gain, and the clock runs. At least they're making...
Jane Daniels hands it off to... that's not... I'll have to see who that is. It was not Eckler. He went out with an injury. And it was not Brian Robinson. Oh, Chris Jenkins Jr. made the tackle. He is actually the son of Chris Jenkins, who played for the Panthers.
All right, we got
coming from Michigan.
And the Jags are running out the clock and trying to get on the plane back. We got Brian Thomas Jr. and Bishop getting in a little shoving match. It's chippy.
All right, the third quarter comes to a close in the Commanders-Bengals game. 1 quarter left. The Commanders up 28-20 over the Cincinnati Bengals. So while they are at TV timeout, Mac Jones calls signals. Drops back. Oh, lost the football, and it's picked up. Oh, almost picked up by the Bills. Now it is picked up by the Bills.
So even Mac Jones can't.
Bad audition by Mac Jones.
Oh, Mac Jones. What about this 2021 football class?
It's awful.
Oh, man. And, Trevor, okay, I just like what I just saw. Okay, Trevor went and encouraged Mac the second he went out there. Yep, and Mac took a helmet-to-helmet hit, and I'm sure there's no flag. Because he's a backup quarterback. They don't get those calls. Cam Newton doesn't get those calls. Backup quarterbacks don't get those calls. All right. I want us to be all about...
Can Mitch Trubisky lead a touchdown drive here?
Ugh. I can't believe we're saying that sentence. And Josh Allen is perfectly
Marquez
healthy.
Valdes-Scantling in motion, hands it off. That's Ty Johnson with the rock. No gain. They're at the 21-yard line of the Jaguars. As we wind under 6 minutes left in this game, Jaguars really just wanting to go home and forget this happened.
I know. I want to go home and forget this happened. Oh, I'm at home already.
You're at home. There's
nowhere
to run.
That's why I need to have a Breaking the Plane little store so I can be doing this at the store and then be like, oh, okay, I'm going to end this and go home now or something. But no, it's like, wish I had that. Here we go.
All right, so Trubisky. It's Trubisky. Trubisky hands the ball off to Ty Johnson, who gets the edge and is running towards the end zone and pushed out at the 2-yard line.
Ty Johnson is not a good running back.
The Jaguars, they just couldn't get the edge there. And I mean, Ty Johnson has speed. If he can get to the edge, he can outrun some people. Yeah. You're not going to really see him running between the tackles.
We're back at the Bengals and Commanders game.
All right, yep, we can talk about that. A 2nd and 9 for the Commanders. They are at the 41-yard line of the Bengals. Ertz moving around. Daniels back in the pocket, running. He's going to go past the line. Gets about 5. If you're Cincinnati, you got to stop this drive. You can't let the Commanders get points here.
And watching the game, though, I think I got a different angle. Like, my thought, not having that big of a dog in the fight, is that if you are a Commanders fan, you should be loving life tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
they look.
They have a chance to go 2-1 if they can have a good fourth quarter.
Yeah. Daniels back to throw, throws it quick, gets it to the right side. It is short of the line, though. That's Luke McCaffrey with the catch. McCaffrey thinks he got the first. The Bengals saying no. I thought he was short. Yeah, McCaffrey is definitely short there. Don't really know what he was arguing there. He's definitely a yard short.
So, Nancy, my thing is, I don't... Oh.
And the Bills did get into the end zone, so they attacked on 6 more. All right. 4th and 1 for the Commanders. They're lining up to go for it here. And Jaden Daniels calls time.
How do you make an infinity symbol?
On the keyboard? No. Really?
Not easy.
I did not know that that was possible.
There's always a way to do it.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah!
That is random.
Oh, I love it. I just gotta supersize it.
And the extra point is good in that one. So, yeah, it is 47-10.
Infinity?
I mean, could the Jaguars have negative infinity?
No, they have 10 points somehow tonight. I don't know how.
All right, they go for it on 4th, and Jaden Daniels keeps it and gets 3 yards.
Okay, Jaden Daniels, that's great.
There's a RPO to Brian Robinson. He keeps it and gets 3 yards and extends the Commanders' drive to try to seal this game. They talk a lot about running an 8 minutes offense to seal the game, and I think that's what the Commanders are trying to pull off right now. They've had the ball for a good chunk of the fourth quarter, or actually, no. It's 13 minutes left. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, you're good.
All right, they run a run play there. Only get about 1 yard on the ground with Brian Robinson Jr. Another touchback in the Bills-Jaguars game on the dynamic kickoff. All right, we got a 2nd and 9 from the 28 for the Commanders. Daniels back to throw. Gets it to Robinson in the flat. And it goes for about 5. Yeah. So we've got about a 3rd and 3 coming up for the Commanders.
We've got a very good game on our hands here, frankly, because even if the Commanders score here, it's going to be a 2-score game, and I have full faith that Joe Burrow, if he's on, he can do it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mac Jones throws to Brian Thomas Jr. If you've got Brian Thomas Jr. playing in fantasy like me, at least you got a couple yards there.
Expect some garbage time.
Garbage time.
Garbage time! It's not quite the original.
Can we talk about a few of our favorite garbage time quarterbacks of all time?
Oh, Blake Bortles, absolutely.
Blake Bortles! Oh, that's the jersey I'm wearing. All right.
Now over here, Daniels. 3rd and 5, gets the snap, throws off his back foot. It's McLaurin. He was in the end zone, but the ball sails out of bounds.
That was a very bad throw.
It was a bad throw. He didn't set himself.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Yeah.
So this is probably where the Commanders settle for a field goal, but
and that's an 11-point game.
It is an 11-point game, but getting that extra set of downs with the 4th down conversion, it took some time off the clock.
Much more interesting, Nancy says, Bills and Jags. I'm going back to Bills and Jags. Mac Jones 1st and 10 in the backfield, hands off to Travis Etienne. Up the middle, he's got a little space, he's running, and that's a nice chunk, I'd say, 16 yards for the Jags.
Commanders get the field goal, so it is now 31-20 officially in that game.
Yeah, so let's do this. Nancy had mentioned, updating our scoreboard here.
And I, with that, am going to take a quick break.
That's
I will
perfect
be
time.
right back.
Yep, and I'll probably trade with you. Mac Jones throws to Christian Kirk on the side 1st and 10, out of bounds after about a 1-yard gain. I'd like to see the Jags with Trevor out there. I was starting to say this earlier. I really like seeing how I'm just going to get a little more centered since Dustin is taking a break. So I like seeing Trevor not congratulating, but like essentially, giving a big pat on the back to Mac Jones when he's coming off the field after that awful play. 2nd and 8 for the Jags at the 28-yard line. Mac Jones operating out of the shotgun, takes the snap in the pocket, plenty of time, throws left, right, almost intercepted. Oh my goodness, it was a slow, lazy throw. Christian Kirk running the curl, corner just steps right up and breaks it off. Should have been a pick six. Hit his face mask, and that's the only reason why. So Mac Jones, he has all of America watching. This is his chance to like show up and have some team trade for him. And it's not happening. It's just not happening, guys. Jay Cutler, trashiest QB. So the one I was going to go for, 3rd and 8, Mac Jones in the pocket, should be holding on the left tackle, and incomplete, intended for Parker Washington. Parker Washington, one of the few Jags who actually showed up to play today, and the Jags are going to punt. And we are 2 minutes and 15 seconds away from me being done with my misery tonight. But thanks for tuning in. This stream is so fun to run. Like, I am just going live, talking about the game with my brother. We have a blast doing this. So earlier tonight, we went out, we got dinner at Chipotle, and we just talked football, our bets, what we're going to do on the stream. So it's just really fun for us to go live, spend some time with you guys, talk some sports, and have fun. All right. First, well, I'd be having a lot more fun if the Jaguars could do something tonight, but that's not the reality we live in. All right, it's 1st and 10. Dustin is back. All right, we got Mac Jones doing the handoff, coming up the middle, and another Jags first down. I'm going to stick with my Jags through this drive, Dustin, and then I'm going to throw it to you.
Sounds good. It's a 2-minute warning.
I'm sorry, I'm in your way. Here you go. That's probably better.
The Commanders kickoff, it's fielded. Bengals take it out to it broke a tackle, got it to about the 29.
So let's talk a little bit about sports betting. Do you know what the live line is right now?
Let's take a look.
31-20. I don't have my phone on me, sorry. But it's 31-20 right now in the game. And I would love to know what the Bengals money line is to win.
Let's see. Plus 325.
Plus 325. What are your thoughts on that, Dustin? I'm thinking of throwing $10 on it.
I think they get another score. I don't think they win at this point. The Bengals haven't shown me enough this season to think that they can make the comeback here. Now, I mean, Joe Burrow in previous seasons, I would probably throw that on there.
Would you advocate the other way? Would you say bet the Commanders?
I think that
don't bet at all.
I think the Bengals are going to get a touchdown in 2, but are going to come up. They aren't going to get the field goal.
All right. What's the spread on it? Sorry.
It was 5.5, I believe. Right, they're basically saying that the Bengals are going to get the touchdown, but not the 2-point conversion.
Got it. That's what you're saying. Just working on a little update to the background. You got it.
Burrow in the backfield, throws complete across the middle. I don't know how to say his name. Osias, I think his last name is.
Yeah. What did you think about? I'm going to take a closer look at this. So Burrow stepping up in the pocket.
Oh, it's a good route by Osias there.
Yeah,
Got
that's
behind
good.
the linebacker.
Not a great throw by Burrow.
Burrow throws, gets it to Gesicki, and he gets out of bounds at the 32.
Mike Gesicki, I love seeing baby Gronk show up. There's certain players in this league that I just have always been a big fan of, probably overhyped. But Mike Gesicki is someone I really thought he was going to be really good for a long time.
Yeah, he's shown flashes, just never quite was that big player that you expected him to be.
Yeah. Sorry for the ugly screen for a second. It'll look better momentarily. There we go. All right.
Jamar Chase with the touchdown reception.
31-yard reception. And also for the Jags, we got Mac Jones here on 1st and 10. So, excuse me. So we got Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase with his second touchdown catch of the day.
And this is why I told you to take that live line.
Yeah, you did.
I want to know how that all moves. We're at the 2-minute warning in the Jags game. Bills have infinity and the Jags have 10. Also, for anyone who's interested, I learned tonight how to make an infinity symbol like that. Any keyboard. If you, all right, we've got coming up.
2-point conversion for the Bengals. Burrow throws, and it's knocked away.
For Higgins. So
it's a 5-point game now.
31-26. Let's see if the Jags can get anything going here. 2nd and 15, Mac Jones in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looks left, throws incomplete. Nowhere near Johnson. All right.
All right, the line went to plus 150
Plus
for the
150
Bengals.
for the Bengals. While I'm taking my restroom break, I'm going to put $10 on that.
It's now plus 135.
Mac Jones dumps it off short. It's
I think I'm gonna throw 5.
Jags
on
first
that.
and goal. Here we go. Wait, no, 4th down. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I did not see where the sticks were. I'm just so disappointed in tonight.
I mean, this is something to be disappointed about.
This is
this is like Panthers getting destroyed by the Steelers vibes back in 2018.
Oh, the game where
Cam hurt is TJ Watt hurt Cam.
Fell apart. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There's an infinity sign by the Bills. Mac Jones, 4th and 8. Let's see if we can do something. Throwing end zone.
Oh, he dropped it.
Parker Washington.
Had it and dropped it.
Drops a touchdown. It would have been so nice to have that touchdown. Oh, my gosh. All right. Yeah, Josh Allen's happy.
Does look like it started raining at the game, so maybe you can blame it on the weather.
There is no excuse for this colossal failure tonight. All right, I am Oh, hey, Nancy. Yeah, the Commanders game, I think it's the allure of... I'm catching up on the chat. It's the allure of Jaden Daniels and also the Burrow hype. We're 1st and 10. Mitch Trubisky...
Just going to kneel it out. There's
Trubisky
no
coming
reason
to kneel it out.
Yeah, there's no reason for the Jaguars to take timeouts here.
All right.
Not getting 37 points in 44 seconds.
Are you up for staying for the rest of this game?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
it's interesting enough.
Yeah, so it's 31-26. We're going to be all about Bengals and Washington as the clock runs down in an infinity to 10 loss in this game. So, this game is really good, though, all right? We've got the Commanders with the ball, 9:42 to go.
Now, here's where you run that 8-minute offense.
Talk about what is 8-minute offense to you?
8-minute offense is you're able to run the ball effectively, use a lot of downs, convert a lot of third downs, keep the chains moving, but you keep the clock moving all the time. So when there's about like 9 minutes left in the game, you run your 8 minutes offense, you get like a field goal or preferably a touchdown, you put the game out of reach, and then the other team just does not have enough time to respond.
Makes total sense.
They start with a flag, though. Looks like it was a false start on the Commanders.
Hey, DeMar Hamlin and Trevor had a really nice hug after the game. I want to see Trevor get fired up this week. I want to see Trevor really lean into leadership. It's kind of interesting. How am I going to put this? Trevor is someone who I view Trevor as someone who does a great job of kind of doing the work-life balance thing, and he's an NFL quarterback, and it seems like he's got a great relationship with his wife, and they're expecting their first kid. They got a lot of good stuff going on.
Oh, the Commanders fumbled!
The Commanders fumbled? No! So I think Trevor...
Although it looks like they got back on it. Either that or they called it incomplete.
All
no,
right.
that's definitely a fumble.
I am going to just have you talk about the game. I'm going to get caught up on the chat and then take a quick break.
But yeah, it does look like the Commanders fell back on it. It is 2nd and 9. Jaden Daniels in the backfield. Has the ball. Surveys the field. Throws. It is complete across the first down marker to Zach Ertz. Commanders keep the ball moving. Keep the chains moving.
Dan Grata is going to the Seattle Seahawks Giants game. That's cool for your 50th. Hey, Dan. All right, that's a great way to celebrate that. Very cool. Trashiest QB is Jay Cutler, Jimmy Garoppolo. They were talking. So remember I asked that question about.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You have 1st and 10.
Yep, 1st and 10 for the Commanders. Jaden Daniels under center. Hands it off to Brian Robinson on the left side. There's a bit of a hole, and he gets 5.
Oh, man. All right, I'm excited to see what happens in this game. Give me 5, and I'll be back. Good?
Sounds good.
All right, you guys got Dustin talking Bengals and Commanders. I'm going to go cry in the bathroom for 5 minutes. I'll see you guys.
All right, 2nd and 5. We're winding under 8 minutes in the Commanders game. Daniels under center.
Oh, yeah, is that
While you're gone.
Yeah.
Fakes the handoff, rolling out to the right. Looks like it's a designed run. Oh, but he gets taken down only for a gain of 2. So this is a big 3rd down here. Can the Commanders keep the drive going? Yeah, and what's really important is that they protect the football. If you can't get it, you can punt it away, but that's not really what you want to do. Now, they are close to midfield, so maybe if they design 2 plays for this, you might at least be able to try to draw the Bengals offsides on a 4th down. Hit them with a hard count, but yeah, we'll have to see how this play plays out. Daniels in the shotgun. Rolls out to the right. Throws it, and it's complete to McLaurin for the 1st down. They keep the chains moving. If Jaden Daniels can pull this off, this is a huge drive in his young career. You can see, yeah, there's some pressure. He's able to get rid of it. It's a nice, decisive throw to McLaurin. And they get it to the Bengals' 45-yard line. Jaden Daniels with the 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. He's got, I believe, Brian Robinson in the backfield. Hands it off to him. That only gets about 2 yards. However, it looks like there might be a false start before the play. There is a false start. That's going to take 5 yards away from the Commanders there and remains 1st down. We have 6:36 left in the game and a 1st and 15 at the 50-yard line for the Commanders. And I mean, beating this Bengals team, it could really give the Commanders a lot of momentum. I feel like the Eagles are really hitting their stride right now, and they're going to be a tough out in the NFC East now. But the Cowboys and the Giants, they're not really. Oh, Daniels gets sacked. That is bad. Trey Hendrickson gets him in the backfield. It's going to make this set of downs a lot more difficult to convert. And now they're behind midfield. Yeah, Hendrickson gets good penetration there. Not a lot of room for Daniels to move, but he's got to figure out a way to get rid of that because the sack here was brutal. 6-yard sack. It is 2nd and 21. Empty backfield for Daniels. 4-man rush for the Bengals. They run a screen pass. Oh, and he's gets popped at the end of it. It goes for about 5. They get back the sack yardage, it looks like. He got to around the 50. I think that's Dynamic Brown. But yeah, he gets absolutely rocked at the end of that play. 3rd and 13. It was an 8-yard gain. Yeah, and maybe you're thinking 2 plays here. Or either that, you gain some yardage, pin the Bengals really deep, and hope your defense can finish it off. The Bengals do need a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. And they throw short. It's Dynamic Brown again, and he gets it to about the 42. It's like a 4th and 3, so that's really interesting. Because you could 4th and 4, so you could try to do a hard count and kind of cheat to get your way to the first down. Or they could be really risky and go for it. But I think that you might want to avoid that at this point because you're really giving the Bengals good field position and they just knifed through your defense on the last drive. It does look like the offense is staying out there for now as we roll under 4.5 minutes left in the game. A 4th and 4. Jaden Daniels in the backfield. They snap the ball. They are going for it. He throws it and he completes it. Completes it to Zach Ertz at the 30 for the first down. Oh, the Commanders keeping their drive alive. And that was the play the Bengals had to make. But Ertz turns to Daniels after the first down marker, gives Daniels a target, and he delivers. This is a truly impressive drive by the young rookie. And Daniels letting that play clock run down. They're trying to milk this clock for all it's worth. He's in the pistol formation, hands it off to Brian Robinson, who's down for about a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Daniels trying to pump up his team. If they can, the Bengals only have 2 timeouts. They might need to start taking them this side of the 2-minute warning. It depends on where the Bengals want to make their stand.
I'm back.
All right. We've got a 2nd and 9. Commanders at the Bengals 29.
Keep going.
Hands it off to Brian Robinson. That was an iffy handoff. He's able to fall forward for about 2. And so now this is a 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 coming up. This is, this is a huge play coming up here.
Yeah. And the Commanders, just before this set of downs, they converted a 4th and 4. They had been down to a 2nd and 21, but they worked their way back up. Got the conversion on 4th. And yeah, this drive has been going for 7+ minutes right now. We talked about the 8-minute offense, and the Commanders are running it to perfection right now.
All right, 3rd and 7 coming up. Jaden Daniels calls timeout. What's going on?
That might have been the Bengals.
The Bengals call? No, I think
he did call timeout.
That's awful. They
you
burned
don't want to
their
do that.
Timeout. Okay.
Well, it's not that. You're trying to run the clock down to the 2-minute warning, and you burn a timeout. Now, granted,
even more so, yeah.
It's 3rd down. You weren't going to be able to run it down to the 2-minute warning with the time that was left on the play clock. So you probably wanted to get your best play right now. Is probably the decision making behind that.
All right, popping back into the chat, seeing what I missed. Cecilia says that Trevor just needs to toss his lovely locks at me and I'll forgive him. Lawrence's Lovely Locks is my go-to fantasy team name in the post Blake Bortles era because Genie in a Bortle was like a genius fantasy football.
Oh,
team.
such a genius.
Okay, what's your best fantasy name? What's the best one you've come up with? Better than Genie and Bortle?
I mean,
the Dusty Dynasty was just a nice feather in your cap.
Yes.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 7 Commanders. Let's go. Jaden's got the ball.
Oh, they blitzed the corner, but it's Terry McLaurin.
Oh,
he caught the touchdown.
Did he get his feet
They
down?
call it a touchdown.
It's a touchdown on field. We have a football game. My goodness. I can get excited about a rookie quarterback lighting it up. That's cool.
McLaurin having a night. Daniels having a night. Let's see if he gets his feet in.
One.
The knee hits.
He doesn't need a second foot. He's got a knee.
That is a touchdown.
Oh my gosh, YouTube, we have a knee. It's a touchdown, Commanders. I love the Bengals. They're one of my favorite teams, but I just love seeing a young quarterback come in.
Well, and this was a clutch drive.
Yeah. How impressed are you with Jaden Daniels
This was
tonight?
incredibly impressive because I wasn't super impressed coming into this game, but this is definitely a big game for him.
And Burrow's got a lot of ground to make up and not much time.
Well, they took off so much time.
The clock is... That's what I was shocked when I took my break. It was a 5-minute break. Pretty much 5 minutes went off the game clock.
Yeah.
It was like real time.
They kept it going.
Yeah. So the kick is up and it's good. Commanders.
It's a 12-point lead, 38-26.
Could you give me an update on that live line, by the way? I'm very curious.
Sure.
I might throw 10. I actually did not
Do you
make the
think
bet.
the Bengals are going to win it?
I think the Bengals have a better chance to come back and win this than Vegas thinks. I mean, how are you doing on your bet, by the way?
Oh,
you got it. So we both won our bets. Like I made 2 $10 bets, but if
came out on
if
top.
either one hit, I was making money.
Right.
Yep. So actually, can you do me a favor and Google chat me that picture of that bet you made?
I'll try.
If you can.
DraftKings is running slow right now.
No, this can be the same thing you sent me earlier.
Oh, just the one
same
from
exact
earlier.
thing. Yeah, but
Okay.
I just can't. I haven't had time to move my phone over here. All right, we are having minor technical difficulties on our end, but we're back. All right, we are good. This is giving me a chance to check on the chat. Guys, I wish I could be a little more responsive live to the chat. It's Dustin and I are just kind of getting in the flow of doing these games and calling these games together. So it's going to get smoother is what I'm saying. It's going to get a lot smoother on these. Wow. Back to the junk time quarterback question. So a couple answers that we got back on that. Jay Cutler for garbage time fantasy quarterback. We had also Jimmy Crapolo, as Cali Traveler put it. My pick is Ryan Fitzpatrick. You talked Blake Bortles. I love Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's someone I could always get like available in the free agent pool.
Yep.
Are there any quarterbacks out there? If your quarterback got hurt, if you got a Jordan Love or Tua situation or something, who would you target as a free agent pickup? Like in most 10-team leagues, who might be out there?
I did Derek Carr, but he didn't really perform this week.
That's one to keep. I think there's a lot more.
Oh, I agree, and the Eagles' defense is pretty good, but
yeah. All right. I think. What do you actually with what you saw with Minshew in that Panthers game? Would you pick up Minshew if you needed a spot start or
no?
not?
I would not because Antonio Pierce is not committing to him to be the starter next week.
Antonio Pierce needs to like cool it on the Dan Campbell tactics. Are you? You know what I mean?
He's definitely being rash right now. Like, you can't bench your starter 3 games into the season unless he's absolutely horrible. And he led you to a win over the Ravens. Like, yes, you did lose to the Panthers, which is very, very embarrassing. But a lot of that was the defense. And the fact that the Raiders just cannot run the ball. Now, that's what I'm a little concerned about with a Panthers run coming out of this, because the Panthers run defense has been terrible, but the Raiders are one of the worst run teams in the league.
Oh, here we go. Joe Burrow's got the ball. 1st and 10, we're back. Throws short.
It's
Pass
Gesicki.
is complete to Mike Gesicki. Baby Gronk showing up tonight.
Yeah, gets it to the 42.
Gain, and we are now at the 2-minute
2-minute warning.
Thank you. I have to call this final. Jaguars lose to the Bills, infinity to 10.
Where does that rank in franchise losses?
This is up there. Like, I'm being way cooler about this because I'm live on camera. This is Derrick Henry Thursday Night Football, 4 touchdowns running all over you territory bad.
Yeah.
The Jaguars historically own the Bills.
Yeah, I feel it's funny because after that 47, you know what 47 to 10 feels like now. Panthers Saints.
Oh, tell the audience more about that.
Well, so it's the
What
week
year?
one.
What year? Like
this year.
Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I thought you were talking about the other. Never mind.
No.
I thought you were referencing something else.
No, 47 to 10, but that got
right.
me looking into what the Panthers' worst losses were in
Oh.
regulation. That was their 3rd worst. Their worst was, I think they lost 52 to nothing to the Raiders one season.
So the Jaguars ran into a giant buzzsaw of the 15-1 Vikings, which is the best team to not make a Super Bowl that no one's ever talked about.
Yeah.
And they lost, like, they were never in the game. They lost, like, 52 to 3, I want to say. All right, I'm going to look it up. Jaguars, Vikings.
99.
No,
98.
2000.
2000? It was after?
Wait, sorry. It was the year after they...
So that's 99.
Wait, hang on. I'm mixing up my years again.
98 was the year they lost to the Falcons.
98. Yep, that's right. 50 to 10.
Okay.
50 to 10. Not 52 to 10. It was 50 to 10. And not
So
52
this
to
was
3.
only 3 points better.
This was a bad Jaguars game. All right. I'm really excited to see how this game plays out. Do you have any rooting interest? Who would you like to see win the
I mean,
game?
I want to see the
I
Bengals
need
win,
Duncan
but I
score.
think it's really interesting to see Jaden Daniels play well.
Yeah.
Burrow.
throws. It's caught, and here we go into the secondary.
That's Zach Moss.
I'm gonna make that bet real quick if I can.
Okay, go for it.
Can you keep going?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna put 10 on the Bengals live line, whatever it is.
All right. So the Bengals are at the Commanders' 46-yard line with a 1st and 10, running close to 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Burrow dumps it off to his check down, and Zach Moss, I'm pretty sure he was down there. He got up like he wasn't, but he's down at the line of scrimmage, which from a time perspective, that's terrible. The Bengals probably have to take their timeout, one of their timeouts there. They have 2, or did they not? Well, they're running another play. Looks like they did not take the timeout. Burrow throws. It's complete.
The Bengals are going to find a way to win this game.
33 seconds. He got to the 33. And they take the timeout there. So they have 1 timeout with 1 minute 5 seconds left on about the 33-yard line of the Commanders. I mean, if the Bengals could pull this off, it's a 2-possession game, so they need 2 touchdowns. No way around that. 8 points gets it to 4.
Plus 5,000.
Plus 5,000 for the Bengals money line. Dylan is taking that.
At $10. Bet is placed. $10 to win 510.
All right.
We're doing this, guys.
We'll have to see. I think the odds are a little bit stacked against them right here.
No, the odds are great. I mean, the odds are not good of them winning the game, but Do you think there's more than a 50 to? Is it 50 to 1 for them to win this?
Yeah.
I think there's more than a 50 to 1 chance.
If it was a touchdown and a field goal, it'd be more reasonable.
No.
But it's 2 touchdowns.
We have Joe Cool Burrow.
Minute 5 seconds.
I don't care.
I mean,
Joe Burrow.
sure.
I believe he's the best quarterback in football. If 50 to 1 odds, I'm gonna share the screenshot in a sec too. Dustin, this could go from. Okay, if the Bengals come back and win this, and I make the right call, that will at least be like a little bit of Neosporin on top of the giant gashing wound of the Jaguars.
Yeah, a little tiny bit.
Yeah. All right. And how about the NFC East in general? Teams keep committing penalties in the fourth quarter and just blowing leads. Like that Ravens and Cowboys game yesterday.
Yeah, I think they got an onside kick in that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So the NFC East, like with what you're seeing from the Commanders and how bad the Cowboys have been, what do you think is going to happen in the NFC East?
Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to win it.
Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about what you think of Jalen Hurts at this point?
Jalen Hurts is probably a bit overrated. I mean, he's kind of been a bit of a turnover machine this year, but he can still run the bootlegs that need to be run, do the tush push and whatnot, and get the ball to a very talented receiver core. And I mean, I would say that with A.J. Brown out, this is Saquon Barkley's offense right now. And that Eagles defense is very good. That defensive line is very good.
105 to go. It's 38-26. Burrow, 1st and 10. Plenty of time. In the shotgun. Bombs it deep right.
It's
caught,
but out of bounds. Out of bounds.
It's the same play that Trevor had with Gabe Davis earlier. Completely out of bounds. What do you think about the no call?
The no call on interference?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean, they're just both going for the ball there.
I love the play call, though.
I mean, well, that's attacking. That's what the Jaguars did not do. It's attacking towards the end zone.
Yeah, you're like trying to score. Isn't that the point of football? You know, we got Joe Burrow, empty backfield, 5 wide. This is how you do this. The Bengals are so much better coached than the Jags. Burrow in the pocket, steps up, throws left, caught.
Oh,
complete.
Caught and out of bounds.
Toe tap. That was beautiful. Awesome play.
I keep forgetting what that guy's name is.
First down.
Osias. That's right.
A great play by the receiver. Oh, what a beautiful catch.
Yeah, it's a good catch.
Osias gets both feet down. We're 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here comes Joe Burrow. Is Joe Burrow going to make me $510? We're going to find out.
Might have been offsides there on the Commanders. Looks like they
Burrow
didn't call it
throws!
into the end zone.
Flag. First down at the 1 yard line.
Well, let's see. Yeah, there is the flag. There is the flag.
Oh, it's so much easier to be objective when the Jaguars aren't playing. I don't even care about the bet. I love Jaden Daniels. Now that I've made that bet at plus 5,000, I'm just like, I'm happy either way. I'd love to see Jaden Daniels close us out, but I also think he's not going to. At least there's a better than 1 in 50 shot, that he's not going to. Actually, what percentage chance do you think the Bengals have of winning this game?
Like
1st and goal at the 1.
At the 1, yeah. I mean,
what's the live line now? Take a look. I'll call this. Joe Burrow at the 1. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Burrow steps up, throws, end zone. There's contact again. No call.
No call there.
I'm very curious to watch that again. That was very chippy.
It was chippy, but it's like I feel like you let the players play at this point in the game.
Is that consistent with how they've called? And see, I haven't been. I was focused on the Jags game so much. I don't know if they're reffing.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of PI in this game.
You should have caught that one-handed.
I mean, that's a tough one-handed catch, though.
Yeah, you want to be paid like Jamar Chase. Play like Jamar Chase. 2nd and goal on the 1. Joe Burrow in the shotgun, single back.
They handed off. Oh, and he got in. A risky call, but Zach Moss gets the touchdown.
Zach Moss in for the touchdown. I'm so excited to see what the new live line payout is. Oh, what cash out offer will I get from DraftKings? They'll be like, we'll give you $11 for that 10. And actually, guys, that is a real betting strategy. You take advantage of a bad line, and then the one time you might accept the cash out is when they get nervous that they don't want to pay out that bet. So the Bengals went down and scored. Let's see if they make the extra point.
Doesn't really make a difference.
Correct.
No, because they got to get a touchdown either way. They're down 5.
Oh, man. This is exciting. I am so pumped to see
it all comes down to the onside, and the onsides are very difficult to get.
See, here's the thing. Yeah, of course that's all it is, but I have faith that Burrow can, after recovering that onside kick, he's the one that can score in 40 seconds with one timeout.
Sure.
That's what I'm banking on. And
I'm just banking on it's so impossible to get
NFL
inside.
needs to watch. The league needs to have someone be seen recovering an onside kick. They would really like that to happen because they're dynamic.
Well, it happened in the Ravens-Cowboys game.
Oh, dang it. That's right. Yeah, still better than 50-1.
Maybe it could happen again, but
they've already improved their position. Maybe I should just take that cash out, actually. I wonder what they're offering. Will there be an offer on the table?
No, you better hurry up because it's all dependent on
behind.
this. McPherson, does he have a good onside kick in him?
I'm going to ride or die on this play. I don't care. I'm not cashing it out. Here we go, McPherson.
Oh, switches things up.
Come on, McPherson. Find a way.
The kid pops it up in the air, and it's caught by the Commanders.
And he held on. Flag on the play!
I mean, it's probably a hit to the head on the...
Yeah, it's on the hit. This stream has just been so fun to run, though, guys. Like, it's just really cool to just hang out and just talk some football, you know? Fantasy question. Should you drop, I can't, wow, it's a little too far away. Jalen Warren. Should I drop Jalen Warren?
Yes. He's injured right now, and there are other better backup running backs. And the Steelers aren't really using him. They're using Najee, which is weird because last season was the exact opposite.
He's got Cam Akers, P. Ryan, and Jamal Williams open. Is he upgrading from Jalen Warren on any of those guys?
Probably Cam Akers.
Cam Akers, I like that.
Yeah, because Joe Mixon is hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, McNichols, that's the running back who got it earlier. Or I think it's Jeremy McNichols. He was on the Titans before. And there's the knee, and that's going to do it. Jaden Daniels with a big win for the Commanders.
Yep, and I did definitely lose my live line, but I feel good about it. Like, I think if they had recovered that onside kick,
it would have been legitimate. Yeah, a legitimate chance.
Right.
And they had a timeout. Yeah.
Yep. I'll take that plus 5,000 every time. So yeah, we are wrapping up the stream. If any of you have any feedback for me, like there's been a lot of fun stuff going on in the chat. I know Dave is helping out in the chat and talking to a lot of you guys. But it's just, I want to be more engaged with what you guys are saying and responding. So when I go live on Thursday, that's going to kind of be my goal, to have a little bit more back and forth as you're talking to us in the chat. But this was just an absolute blast. Can you believe the outcome of these games? The Jaguars and Bengals are both 0-3.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I picked them both to win their divisions. Like,
hey,
how are your preseason predictions?
I think I had the Ravens winning the North, and I had the Texans winning the South. So those are kind of holding true right now.
Yeah.
But early in the season.
Oh, Jaden Daniels. He looks happy and humble.
Yeah.
I got a good feeling about Jaden Daniels after this. Like, I did not see this coming. I was so absorbed in the Jags game that, like, I didn't see the Commanders, like, you know, making a run like that.
Yeah.
I'm totally shocked. All right, everybody. I'm going to wrap this up by opening the 8x10. I'm going to say 60 seconds left to send Super Chat, and then we're going to run that. And if you want to roll anytime you can, but I'm just going to do 60 seconds in Super Chat.
Sounds good.
All right. 60 seconds left to send us Super Chat. You just use the little button on the bottom. If you enjoyed us talking about the game tonight, just jump on in and send a Super Chat. And the stream is going to end in about 90 seconds. So I'm just going to make sure that I have everyone accounted for on Super Chats. Run a random and open the photo. Right now I have Chris Maxwell, Cali Traveler, and Ian, as well as Jory. So all 4 of you are in this. I'm prepping to run it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for tuning in and just spending a little time talking football with us. Kind of Nancy was in here for a little bit and said that the game, she had access to the game. I just want to give you an option if you're running into those weird blackout rule things and can't watch the game, or, the league is making you subscribe to some pricey service just to watch, a primetime game. Just another option for you to hang out and at least hear my thoughts on the game. So, all right. I am getting ready to run our random. Yes, Jaden is 100% legit. Hey, Dustin, do you know anything about the injury status of Jalen Warren at all? With his MRI? Do you know why he's getting an MRI?
Knee injury,
it's on his knee.
It's not a ACL or anything like that.
Yeah. So, how worried as a fantasy football owner would you be on Jalen Warren?
Worried because even when he's healthy, he's not getting a lot of volume.
All right. Do you cut him, trade him, or
They trade him if you can, but
trade him if you can? But do you cut him for a scrub like Cam Akers?
I mean, Joe Mixon is hurt right now, and Cam Akers is getting volume for the Texans.
So Dustin, I'm just gonna be real. Dustin is a lot more plugged into fantasy football right now than I am, and I would heavily endorse any recommendation that he makes. All right, we are gonna run the giveaway now. Everyone who supported us via Super Chat, we appreciate all of you. Thanks for stopping by. We got Chris Maxwell, we got Cali Traveler, we got Ian, and sorry about that. We did some camera work earlier today. And I'm going to randomize in just a moment. Yep, we're good. All right, 3 clicks. 1, 2, and third click gets a personal on this one. 3, going to Jory. All right, Jory, you deserve it. Jory, you deserve this one because you put up with the Jags tonight. So I'm super excited to open this for Jory. Hopefully it's like a Jimmy Smith or something like that. Fred Taylor, some name from the past would be cool. Oh, thank you. Actually, it's a pull tab. So, just to show everybody, in case you're curious, we have our 8x10 extravaganza, and we got it on the back. They didn't even put a sticker on here. They didn't even do seals this time. It's weird, but hey, it's our giveaway product. So, good luck, Jory. Let's see what we got. Dustin, pick a team. Who do you think? What team do you think?
Hey, hang on. I'm saying Tennessee.
Oh, they fucking here.
Tennessee.
Oh, Dustin, that would be so painful. If this is a Tennessee Titans one, I'm running another random and doing another one. I can't handle that. I'm hoping for Jaguars. I'm thinking Ravens. Here we go.
I almost said Ravens. Oh, sorry.
Here we go. I got Rudy, Notre Dame. Rudy. Never quit inscription. All right, Jory. It's not a Jags hit, but maybe this is the message you need as a fellow grieving Jags fan at 0-3 tonight. And for the Bengals fans out there, too. It's Rudy. And if you want a better look at it, I'm set up right now mostly for streaming the game, so I don't have the best, angles to get you on the product. I can get you a picture if you want, but There we go. That's good. Beckett on the cert. So anyone that wants to spend a little more time with us, for Breaking the Plane, there's no stream tomorrow night. We will be live on Wednesday. Wednesday will be a full-length live stream. Actually, there's a time for the music to do that.
Yeah,
this
for
is
real.
it. Jory's got this. So on Wednesday, we're going to be live doing a full live fill stream. We won't be talking about the game in this format. It's going to look more like this. And we'll be talking about the breaks and opening boxes live. So if you enjoyed seeing that one get open, we'll be doing that on Wednesday. If you're more here to watch what we've got going on calling the game, well, we'll be live on Thursday night. I'll be talking about the game, and Dustin was here tonight. We will have a different co-host on Thursday, which is pretty cool. So thanks for tuning in. Dustin, wasn't this a lot of fun?
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, so thanks for doing this, and thanks for supporting the stream. I can't tell you how fun it is just to go live for 3 hours and call a game with my brother. This is awesome. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for everyone who hit the thumbs up, who contributed in the super chat, or just jumped in and talked some ball with us tonight. We'll see you on Wednesday for breaks and on Thursday for the next game.